Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested, you're in luck because right now we are doing readings for super fans. You can pay a reading if you're interested in getting a reading. But right now we have super fan readings. Anyone who is a super fan, also known as a subscriber. We've changed our names. You are eligible for a free reading. Go ahead and let me know that you're here. If you're a super fan, go ahead and subscribe if you want to become a super fan. But yeah, we are doing our appreciation for subscribers, paid subscribers, and they get their free readings here today. If you're interested in reading, I don't like how that shuffled at all. A little better. There we go. I think that's better. Either way, I'm concentrating too much on that. Hey guys, welcome. Good morning. Good Saturday morning to you. We are doing readings right now. If you are a subscriber, you're going to get a free reading. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. So let me know if you're interested in a reading by sending in a $15 donation. Otherwise, if you are a super fan, also known as a subscriber, hi, Emanuela, we have availability for you to get your free reading here today. Free readings on Saturdays for paid subscribers. Hi, Love Bug Blues. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. And again, when I talk about paid subscribers, I'm talking about TikTok paid subscribers. I don't have enough followers or subscribers on YouTube to also do those. I guess it's like a 500 followers I can do to monetize, but I'm not there yet. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope everyone's doing well on this wonderful Saturday. This is Subscriber Appreciation Saturday, so if you are a subscriber or if you're interested in subscribing, you will get Saturday free readings. You will also get, anytime I do free readings, which is the first. Hi, Amy. Are you interested in your freebie today? It is Subscriber Appreciation Saturday. So in order to get free readings, go ahead and hi, Emily, and subscribe to get a free reading here today. Or you can send in a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute in-depth reading. Sweet baby girl, it's a $15 donation, friends. Kimmel, thank you so much. Good morning to you, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So again, if you want a free reading, go ahead and subscribe. Every Saturday or any time that I'm doing free readings, you will get priority when I do those readings. Saturdays are appreciation for our subscribers. So go ahead and let me know that you're here. Let me know if you're interested in your freebie. Yes, I am ready for you. What is the topic for your reading there, Amy? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a paid subscriber. Oh, I'm glad you're happy to be here. I'm happy to have you, Kimmel. Oh, no, it's Kimmel. No, Kim Nelson. I read Kimmel's son. That's what my brain read, but it's Kim. I'm so sorry, Kim. Dyslexia is a real fucking bitch. I'll tell you that. It makes reading very simple things ridiculously hard. Love, I got a tea leaf reading, and the lady said it's coming. I want to see if you say the same. All right, Amy, let's see what's going on. This is for Amy. Spirit, what does Amy need to know about love? Spirit, what does Amy need to know about love? Spirit, what does Amy need to know about love? What's going on here for Amy and love? I want to do 2 more shuffles after this one. 1 and 2. All right. So nice. Enjoy your reading. Thanks. Okay, something's coming in quick. with the quickness, this is the second fastest moving card in the deck. So this is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is saying, I'm not afraid to take on the next thing. I'm ready to take charge on the next thing. I'm ready for the divine guidance, the divine timing to come through, because the sword extends past the physicality of the card. The swords are a connection to spirit, to guides, to ancestors. It's also mental, it's ideas, inspiration, communication, and taking that action, right? So this is something that's going to come in very quickly that you are ready for. You're ready to take on. So 3 cards came out. It's very interesting because they're all swords. Everything that I pulled out is swords. This is swords, Page of Swords, Tens of Swords, and 3 of Swords. So the tea leaf said that there was love coming in. I do see new action being taken, but we do have the heartbreak card. We have the Ten of Swords, which is not the 3 of Swords, right? 3 of Swords comes out. The 10 of Swords comes out, which is the put a fork in her, she's done card. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is taking new action, taking new communications, new guidance. You are learning from this. Again, all the swords is the mind, right? It's communication, ideas, inspiration, connection with spirit, and taking action, if I didn't say that already. Good morning, Samantha. Let me know if you're interested in your freebie. But this to me is a little concerning. It makes me feel like there's still some things that I need to heal from. There's a lot of toxicity here. So just know, like, you're ready for the healing. You're ready to take that on. You're ready for the next thing. So don't allow yourself to get caught up in your mind or in your ideas, things like that. Make sure that we are healing fully before we move on to the next thing. But tens are ending. So this is something that could be ending to take new beginnings, new action. So this could be ending. I want to pull one more card. We got another page. A Page of Cups this time. So go with the flow. Trust yourself. Trust your body when it's speaking to you. If it feels a little off, if it feels feels like something's not quite right, but I can't put my finger on it, trust that that's real. Trust that that's true. But there's something here that makes me feel like, yeah, there's a new dawn coming. It's a new day. That means the sun is going to come through. That means something positive is going to come out of this ending, even though it might have been a lot of pain, but there is something here. Girl, she said the next 3 weeks, but my mind can't comprehend that I would be ready. Well, we'll see what comes out. Right now, I'm not seeing anything really coming in. I see you going with the flow, taking new action, but healing from this is, healing from what's going on, and making sure that you are ready for the next stage, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Kim, for your very first gift. If you do decide to donate $15 or more, you will get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. She said, yes, that feels more realistic to me. Well, I'm glad that this made more sense here than the tea readings, but I hope the tea readings was fun. I hope it did give you some clarity or insight. I don't do tea readings, but girl, do I love tea. Thank you for the rose as well, Kim. All right, we have Sam who's next, but I do hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight there, Amy. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate it. And thanks for coming for your free reading on Saturdays. Don't forget, anytime I'm doing free readings during the week, which is like the first 15 minutes of any live, or the beginning of all my lives, I should say, you will get priority too. And then also 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. All right, Samantha, what type of reading are we doing for you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a paid subscriber. If you guys are interested in getting free readings every Saturday, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. So if you want your reading, go ahead and donate. You will get on the list. The only ones that are getting free are paid subscribers. Thank you so much, BB Dom. Click on my picture here. Bloop. Click on my picture again when this thing pops up, because there's going to be a pop-up. You can click on the link in the bio. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. If you need further instructions, I do have a pinned video you can watch if you are interested. Not interested, but to learn more if you need more information than that. Is Riley the right coach for me for my healing spiritual journey? What a great question, Sam. All right, Samantha, let's go for it. Just taking some cleansing breaths for you. I've been searching. Thank you for the heart me as well. I'm sorry I missed that. So let's see what's going on for Samantha. Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about Riley as their spiritual coach? Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about Riley as their spiritual coach? Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about Riley being their spiritual coach? What does she need to know? I want to do one more shuffle and then I'm going to pull it. You want to fall? All right, I'll take you. All right, a new beginning. And it's really interesting because the cups are intuition. The cups are spirituality. The cups are empathy. They are about your emotions, relationships, creativity as well. So this is something new because all aces are brand spanking new. So new coming in. That is going to be so fulfilling that it's going to overflow your cup and create a lot of abundance here. All right, a lot of water. Let's see what came out. The Knight of Cups came out. That's very interesting. And the Page of Pentacles. I don't mind them. I don't mind them for your spiritual coach because there's a new beginning. You could actually be making an income out of this. Like you're developing your skills. You end up doing what I'm doing, starting making some income this way. And also you do have to pay for it. It's a material gain, but it is a connection. Okay. Now we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is walking towards that water. Remember, water in tarot is about emotions, creativity, intuition, right? So just realize that you are walking towards your intuition. You're walking towards filling that cup, having this new beginning. Both of these hands are extended. They're extended outward. It's like a giving hand, right? It's like I'm providing for you. I don't mind this coach. I don't mind this coach at all. You got two aces. All the hands, all of them are extending forward, right? So this is something that I do feel like this is new in your intuition, new for your line of income, and something that you are walking towards that is going to bring you like a constant connection. Okay, because it's a river. You have constant connection to water, which is intuition. So I don't mind them at all. I'm going to pull one more card, which is interesting. It's the Three of Swords. Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords came back out. Interesting. But the High Priestess is here too. So I want you to be gentle to yourself. I want you to heal, like use this opportunity to heal. Know that you are going to have to kind of go through the things that are stagnant in your life that is not feeling real good, not feeling really interesting, and you're going to heal from that to actually achieve your intuition. All right. So there is a little bit of a mixed bag. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. It could be difficult, but it is for your intuition, right? She is the intuitive in the deck. Yay. Okay. I had a gut feeling I should go. I should go for it. Yeah, I was right. But I need that extra clarity. I'm so glad I could give that to you today. Andrew, it's a $15 donation. Yes, that's part of it for sure. I know it will be hard. Yeah. Yep. You're going to be all right, though, because that's how you're going to get here. And she, especially in this reading, hi, Jen, when you were asking about a spiritual guidance or a spiritual teacher or, a coach, her coming out is a really great sign, even with these two cards. It's just healing, getting that toxicity out of you, feeling lighter, feeling more in balance, feeling homeostasis again instead of anxiety and depression, things like that. It's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good thing. Hey, Jen, thanks for the heart me. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Always appreciate you. Anytime, Samantha, anytime. All right, Jen, are you interested in your freebie, my love? Let me know if you're interested in your freebie. If you want free readings, go ahead and subscribe. You'll get free readings every Saturday. You will get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime I donate $15 or more, or you donate $15 or more. And last but not least, anytime I do free readings throughout the weeks, which is the first 15 minutes of my live day, you will get priority then as well. All right, Jen says, yes, what type of reading are we doing for you? So when I talk about Jen, I'm sorry, other Jen. Oh, it looks like you, it does not look like you're a subscriber anymore, unfortunately. So Jen, yep, that's Jen. It doesn't look like you're subscribed anymore. So go ahead and re-up your subscription. But the one true wifey, that is also Jen. This is the Jen that we are going to do the reading for. But yep, it's Jen. Go ahead and No, you one true wifey, you are subscribed. That means you're subscribed. They changed it, so that's a subscriber. But Jen, yep, that's Jen. That is a non-subscriber. All right, Jen did it. Yay! Thank you so much, Jen. I got you. So we're going to do the one true wifey right now first. Then we're going to do, yep, it's Jen. Okay, so one true wifey, what is the topic? All right, let's go for it. We're going to do a general reading for Jen, one true wifey, one true wifey, one true wifey, just to specific it down to the guides. What does Jen need to know, Spirit? Spirit, what does Jen need to know? Spirit, what does Jen need to know? What's the message? What is the message? I'm going to do one more shuffle after this one. All right. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles is saying I'm starting something new. Could be a line of income, could be a material gain. Pentacles are the earth, so it's earthbound, whatever it is. You could be taking a new class. You could be learning something because she is studious. So this is somebody who is very much like curious. They want to learn. They want to know what's going on. They want to have their curiosity satisfied, right? So there is something here that you could be learning something new or beginning a new career, new line of income. The Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is emotional. All cups are emotions, relationships, empathy, and what is the other word? Intuition. How can I forget? That's what I'm doing. New job, which is why I haven't been around much. So know that don't let your past dictate your future. This is what the Five of Cups is all about, not letting your past dictate your future. Don't focus on what could have been. Focus on what you have. And what you have is going to lead you literally to this bank of water where she is at so that you can always fill your cup. Even if it spills, you will always have that access to fill your cup. Hi, Nolan. This is something that is really, really good. I feel like this is going to be fulfilling. I feel like it might be a little bit difficult. Like, what did I get myself into? But I feel like you're going to be okay. I feel like you're going to end up being really suffice, really confident. She is a confident queen. She is a confident queen. And you're going to get your confidence up. Things are going to get better here. Don't let your anxiety win, okay? Because you have success here. So your anxiety could be at a full high because you might be learning something new and it's really hard and it's really tough. But you're going to find success in this. You're going to find success. So don't get yourself wrapped up in anxiety. I'm working with the disabled population now and providing resources for them. It's overwhelming, but I'm so excited to get started. I think you're going to do really well. I think it's going to be a mixed bag for you because of the anxiety of it all and like how much it's going to weigh on you, but know that you're doing work that's worth it. You're doing something that's successful for you. Oh, Ella said beautiful reading. Oh, thank you, Ella. All right, we have, yep, it's Jen next. And then Nolan, are you interested in your freebie? And guys, remember to get your free reading. It's a paid subscriber. So every Saturday you can get free readings. You can get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. And also you are eligible for free readings throughout the week. When I start all my readings off for the first 15 minutes of the live, they are free. You will get priority. All right, Nolan says yes, whenever you have time, no rush. So where is... Jen, do you do free questions? So I'm doing free questions for subscribers only. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. Go ahead and get your donation in now. You do get priority when you send in a cash payment or a money donation, I guess. But we are doing freebies in between them for subscribers only. Sarah, thank you so much. We're going to do Jen first because we already called on her. which is, yep, it's Jen. And then Sarah, you're going to be right after Jen. So we're just waiting for, yep, it's Jen to let us know that they are here. All right, there they are. I have a question and reading about love. Okay, let's see what's going on with love for Jen. Oh, the one true wifey reached member level 14. I have no idea what that means, but hey, girl, hey. No, my day's going all right. I'm not having a bad day. So let's see what's going on here. This is for yep, it's Jen. Yep, it's Jen. Yep, it's Jen, just for clarification purposes. Spirit, what does Jen need to know about love? Spirit, what does Jen need to know about love? Spirit, what does Jen need to know about love? What's going on for Jen and love here? And one more shuffle because it feels right. All right. Ooh, okay, karmic rewards. The Six of Pentacles is the karmic rewards card. So you may have been learning a lot of lessons when it pertains to love and who's the right partner, who's going to fit best for you, who's going to fit into your lifestyle, whatever that may be. Thank you for the go popular there, Jen. But this is the Six of Pentacles. This is a karmic reward. It's a gift coming in for you, whether it's a gift of a good relationship or a gift of finances or a literal present, because there's literal presents in our hands. There's something here that just feels very, very much like, yep, I've been through the woods. Now I'm going to get my rewards. Let's see what's going on here. Very interesting. The Two of Swords and Judgment. Two of Swords is the crossroads card. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to proceed. Like, I'm kind of stuck. Two roads diverged in a woods and I took the one less traveled. That's what always comes to mind when I see this card. At this time, I think it's like a stem, just a thought stem when I see this card. Because your emotions, water's always emotions, right? Is dictating your logic, which is the swords. Swords are logical. They're the mind. They're the thought, right? Thoughts, ideas, inspiration, communication, action, divine intervention. These swords actually go further than the card itself. This is a crescent moon here, so there could be a feeling of like not feeling intuitive or trying to trust in your intuition as well, even when you're feeling not intuitive. But this is like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? I'm not sure. And there's fate here. The Judgment is fate. It's saying we're leveling up. We're going to the next thing. We're working it out. We're gaining our karmic rewards because we did learn our lesson from fate, even if it made us feel like, oh, life is tough. King of Cups in a love reading, he's just not my favorite king, but I'm not reading him terribly right now. He's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. He just really, to me, he's supposed to be really sturdy. He's supposed to be really emotionally intelligent, but he just creates a lot of drama, but he rises above it. So there could be some dramatics here that is coming through, but we have somebody here on top of it, which makes me feel like they could be squashing like any doubt you may have, things like that. But it is something you are definitely overthinking. Definitely got to get out your head. Got to get out your head, okay? Because take it as you see it. If he's showing you who he is and you're like, I like this person, go for it. If they are showing you who they are and you're like, fuck this is terrible, I hate this, run away from it, right? But this all feels like fate. It's a lesson here. Ella, thank you for the follow. Okay, hard, but okay. Right, it is. It's difficult because he's not my favorite. Like, he's my least favorite court card of all time. Like, I really don't like the King of Cups very much, but I can see the overthinking. I can see, like, where do I go from here? And this feeling of, like, dramas, but, like, being held up. And then you have the pair. I do like her in a love reading, though. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a card of emotional stability, always having access to fill our cup, always being aware of other people's emotions. She is the true empath. Again, she is confident. I want you to be confident in yourself and learn what you want. so that you can move forward in any direction that you see fit, even if you feel stuck on it, okay? We pulled quite a bit of cards for you there, Jen, but I hope it made sense. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. But there is a lesson that you are learning, that you're meant to learn, that you're overthinking, trying to figure out which way to go down, and it's about this King of Cups. We are going through it right now, just trying to figure out if I should stay in this. So that is definitely the indecision here that I see, and the drama that I see as well here. I don't necessarily see you leaving, but I do see you doing the emotional labor. Out of the two, out of the pair here, she does the emotional labor. He kind of just like floats above it, or like shoves it down, or takes it under the rug. I just don't like him. He's not my favorite card. But yeah, there is something here that's going to be rewarding to you once you figure out your lesson. But this is something you are fated to encounter. Oh, she just wants to fall from the deck. All right, Jen, I hope that makes sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. If you want more information, so he will continue to work on us. I mean, to me, it just, because he to me is the King of Cups. It's rocky. As of right now, he's floating above it. To me, it just feels like it's like he's going to work onto it until he gets tired of it or bored of it, and then moves on to something else. Like moves on to like, I don't want to go to therapy anymore, or I don't want to do that anymore. Like just stop attending. That's how it feels. But if you want more clarity or insight on that, go ahead and Jen, let's do a 6-minute reading because you're a subscriber. $15 donation for that one. But you will get a 6-minute reading for your donation, and we can see further into that if you would like. All right, we are going to move on for Sarah, but thank you so much, Jen, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sarah, what type of reading are we doing? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. All right, Sarah, we're going to do a love reading for you. Your timestamp is 29 minutes. When I talk about a timestamp, I'm talking about YouTube. I do record on YouTube. So if you want to check out the recording, you can check out my link in my bio. You can click on my YouTube channel from there. So I'm just going to do some cleansing breaths really quickly. All right, Spirit. This is for Sarah. Spirit, what does Sarah need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sarah need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sarah need to know about love? Ooh, Sarah, for whatever reason, love to me is coming in, and it's feeling a little bit, not like super anxiety. I'm not like, oh my God, everything's terrible. But it feels like to me like there's just like an inkling here. Something's like, I don't really like that. That's not okay. Like that type of feeling. I hope that makes sense to you. Where it's just kind of like I'm a little sus. I'm a little like that type of thing where I still feel like I trust like whatever's going on. I don't know if you're with a partner or not. But there's something here that just doesn't feel 100% right to me. Let me see. We got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I really like this. The 10 of Pentacles is the card of security. So this could be emotional security, financial security. Yes, we took a little break and are working things through. So I'm just feeling a little like apprehensive. I think the word is apprehensive. think that's the right word I want to use for this. But the 10 of Pentacles, like we're looking to get back to that security. We're looking to get security in financial security, emotional security, or all of the above. Could be both, right? But this is like, you might have a family with this person. Like there's a child here. These two are together. This is grandma. These are their puppies, right? This is a whole family. So you could have a family with this person, or have thought that you wanted a family with this person. But this is something that you are looking for. You're seeking out is security. Yeah, he's broke your heart. He's controlling. Oof. He's controlling. I don't like that. The Three of Swords and the Emperor. The Emperor is control. He is the father figure in tarot. He is also the authority figure in tarot. He feels like he's above everyone else. He feels like he needs to have the reins. He needs to take control. He can't be out of control because he doesn't know how to handle being out of control, type of thing. He needs to let go of the reins. He needs to let go, whoever it is, whoever's the control, whoever's trying to control things. It could be you, it could be them, but either way, whoever is trying to control things, they're making it worse. They're making it worse. The Four of Pentacles saying, let it go. This is a card of holding on to something that is not meant for you. So it's time to let that go. It's time to really embrace something new coming in. These could be your children if you have children with this person. Pages can be children. They can also be immature people. And they're also beginnings. They're beginners. They're starting something new. Okay. So if you're starting like a new thing like therapy or something like that, you may have to go with the flow. You may have to get a new foundation going here. You may need to relearn some things about each other. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are new here. We started therapy. So I do feel like that's going to help bring in a new foundation, because there is a lot of pain here. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of heartbreak. Like this person has broken your heart numerous times, it feels like to me. It's not just like one time. It's, okay, you broke my heart. Let's talk about it. Don't do it again. Awesome. 3 months later, you're doing it again. What the fuck? We just had this conversation 3 months ago. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. 3 months later, boom, just like a cycle happened again. Like that's how it feels to me. It feels like it's a cycle of neglect, almost like it's like neglectful that he's doing what he's doing, even after you've told him, stop doing what you're doing because it's hurting me. It's causing me pain. But there is this ability to start again, to start something new that's going to bring a foundation, and it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be very emotional. You're going to cry. You're going to be really vulnerable. And you think you have to. I think you have to be vulnerable in this instance, because it is something that you have to really show how much this has impacted you and impacted your life. So that's why the cups are here. Cups are emotions. I am going to pull one more card. He's a liar, a cheater, or a thief, or all of the above. Lying probably the most. There's a chance that he could be cheating, because that's what this card represents: lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay. So this is something that I feel really, really apprehensive. There's that word again, apprehensive with this. I'm like, are you done lying to me? Are you done making me feel like I'm fucking stupid because I see what's going on and I'm telling you, I see that you're lying to me, and you're still lying to me. You're still not telling me the whole truth. I still have to pull it out of you. Like, what the fuck? Like this really bothers me. This really bothers me. I do see you trying to work it out here, trying to get back to security, trying to get back to what you once had. But if he doesn't stop lying, if he doesn't stop his bullshit, or whoever's lying, whoever it is, whoever's lying, cheating, or stealing, that was a lot in the past. This was a lot in the past. I would still make sure that you are building that foundation of trust, because if you don't got trust, you don't got nothing. You don't got nothing in a relationship. Trust and communication is it is necessary for a good foundation. But Sarah, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I do see you giving it your best, trying to keep this together. I don't see you leaving at this time. Doesn't mean you're not going to. But I do see you guys working on this and trying to get past this. But if he doesn't stop lying, There's nothing else you can really do. Thank you so much, Nolan, for the heart me. I appreciate that. And you're going to be getting your free reading right now, Nolan. But Sarah, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really do appreciate it so much. All right, so we have Nolan right now for a freebie. We don't have anyone else on the list, either donated or free. To get a free reading, go ahead and subscribe. It's Paid Subscriber Appreciation Saturday, where my paid subscribers get free readings every Saturday. Doesn't matter when I'm on, as long as you guys are here, you'll get your free reading. Otherwise, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. If you are a subscriber, you do get 6 minutes. And then there was somebody else who gave me their first gift who I was going to also give a 6-minute reading to, but I think they might have left. And that's okay. But go ahead and get your donations in now, guys. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Oh, and astrology readings. I stopped saying that I do astrology because nobody's been wanting it. So I'm starting to reintroduce it. Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. It's a $15 donation, Crystal. Go ahead and take a look at the live chat. There is a pinned comment. There it is a link that you can use to get to Venmo, PayPal, or my website. It's a Linktree link. So go ahead and check that out. Get on the list. All right, Nolan, what's the topic, my love? What's the topic? All right, let's go ahead and do general, and you are very welcome, my friend. This is for... So, Jen, we already did your free reading, so if you want more information, go ahead and do a donated reading. You only get one free reading. This is for Nolan. Thank you, Nolan, for liking the live. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know? Spirit, what is the message for Nolan? Spirit, what is the message for Nolan? What's going on here for Nolan? All right, this is the last shuffle, it said. I want to do one more, though. We're doing one more. All right. There we go. That was a better shuffle anyway. There's a lot of emotional celebration here. The 10 of Cups wanted to come out of the deck, as you know what it means, because I know you know what it means. You're a regular. But the 3 of Cups is friendship. This is the friendship card in the deck. This is a celebration. This could be us going to a birthday party, a wedding, a retirement party, a dinner party, something to celebrate, right? Something good coming in. And then having the 10 of Cups here and the King of... Nolan, you are on an upswing. Right now, you are on an upswing. The 10 of Cups is here saying that there is this happily ever after. The King of Pentacles feels secure. They are secure. They are moving at their own pace. They're luxurious. They're enjoying the finer things. You may be indulging in something. You might be spending some money on a big ticket item for your indulgences. I feel like you earned it. I feel like you deserve it. I feel like it's something you've been working towards. Whatever's coming in, just enjoy this upswing right now, okay? Because life is secular. It's just a giant cycle. So I want you to enjoy this upswing. I want you to take it for every moment that it's here. I want you to just really embrace it, because this is something I really feel like you've been working towards and you deserve to enjoy. Nolan, your reading was fucking great. That's the best reading. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you so stinking much. Thank you, my love. And I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity, and I hope it gave you insight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we are waiting. Love it. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet to me. We are waiting on the next donation come through. I'm just doing a refresh because sometimes I close my eyes when I'm doing the meditations. So I do miss some things from time to time. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything that came through. Nope, doesn't look like I missed. All righty, guys. Yeah, so we are waiting on either that next donation or a subscriber to come in to get their reading. Britt, are you in here and I missed you? Are you wanting your reading? Hey, girl, sure, perfect. What type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you for the heart me, Britt. Nolan, I got you as well. We're going to do Britt first since we already called on her, and then Nolan will do your 6-minute reading next. All right, we're going to do Britt's general reading. Thank you for the 5 roses. I appreciate you. All right, Spirit, this is for Britt. Britt. Spirit, what does Britt need to know? Spirit, what is the message for Britt? Spirit, what is the message for Britt? What does Britt need to know? What's going on here? All right, this is going to be your last shuffle right here, and then we're going to pull the cards. Where's the cut, Spirit? Here's the cut. Ooh, Lovers. Lovers is a lifestyle change card at its core. It can also indicate relationships. Relationships are a broad term. It could be a love relationship since it is the Lovers. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member relationship. Wow. It's something that I feel like I'm bored with. I'm not bored at all. I love my job. I love what I do. I'm excited to be here. But that yawn that just randomly came through, it just makes me feel like, fine. Like, another one. Like, that's just how it feels. It's just like whatever is going on, it just feels like it's like I've been there, done that type of thing. But this is Archangel Gabriel who's looking over at the couple. Archangel Archangel Michael. Did I say Gabriel before? I lied to you. It is Michael. Michael's the protection angel. There's protection here. Mundane for sure. That's like literally how it feels. It's like, yawn, type of thing. Mundane, I think, is the good word for it. It can either flourish here. You can see all the apples. Like this tree is absolutely wonderful at its peak. And then we have this one here, which is all burnt up. So it can either flourish or burn up. So let's see what's going on here. That is so interesting to me. The Queen of Pentacles to me looks like she's just like, looking at what she has, and she's like, like usually it's like really like looking at like her creativity, her energy is good, it's satisfactory, it's abundant, it is like big and jubilant. But this is like her face right now is just very much like a face. It's kind of looking. Oh, thank you, Glenda, for the "you're awesome." I appreciate it. And then we have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is a card of trusting your intuition, starting intuitive journeys or spiritual journeys, healing journeys. This is a beginner here. So, but just go with the flow. That's the thing. It's like when you're, wow, I heard you'll know when it's time to go. That's so interesting. It's a Taylor Swift song. It's like, what is it? Same old cracks in your soul, then you know it's time to go. How does that lyric go? It's from Evermore. It's called Time to Go. I think it's a bonus track. The same little breaks in your soul. That's when you know it's time to go. I can't even get the melody right now for that song. But check it out. Listen to it. Like you'll just know like when you're done. Like your body will tell you when you're done. So really just go with the flow with that. But there is something that just feels not very exciting. Not very exciting in relationships right now. You're very welcome, Britt. I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate it. And guys, it is Paid Subscriber Saturday. So if you are interested in a reading and you want it to be free, go ahead and subscribe. Every Saturday you get free readings. Britt said, yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad it resonated. All right, guys. So the next person on the list who sent in a $15 donation is Nolan. Nolan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. You're going to get a 6-minute reading for being a paid subscriber. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, or astrology readings. I'm wondering about past lives and karma in this life. I have a sun conjunct Saturn, so I'm always curious. So I don't do past lives. It's not really a gift that I personally have, is looking back into past lives, but I can see what you need to know about karma. See what's going on. I can see if I can ask if they'll tell me anything about past lives, but I don't really get past life information. So if you're okay with that, we can do that. Okay, let's do it. No worries. Perfect. Your timestamp is 46 minutes. No, you're fine. You're fine. Not a big deal. Just want to be completely honest and transparent with you because that's who I am. All right, let me go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here. For Nolan. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their past life karma? Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their past life karma? Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about their past life karma? The way that my whole body is just like from head to toe, like stimulated. I don't know what's going on, but there's a sense of feeling like, I don't know, I'm just seeing like a dirt hole. So I don't know in a past life. Again, I don't do past life. So you can find a past life regressionist to verify this information, of course. But I feel like in a past life, you were buried alive. Like I get a lot of like feeling of tightness in the body. I'm seeing me in a hole of dirt, like not in a casket. I feel like there's something going on where you were in a bad situation that they took advantage of and buried you alive. So I don't know if you get claustrophobic a lot. Oh my God, I've never thought of that. So if you have a lot of like claustrophobic things happen, I'm very claustrophobic. That's very funny because I'm literally saying it right now because I think that's why you are. I think it's because you were forced into a situation that you couldn't get yourself out of that was a very tight, dark space. You might even be afraid of the dark too, or might have had struggles with darkness. And when I mean darkness, I mean like literal, like dark outside, like dark room. I need a nightlight type shit. I love the dark, not gonna lie. That's how I feel about the dark too. My partner doesn't like the dark though. But definitely claustrophobic there. I feel like with this information here about being buried alive, it makes me feel like I got mixed up with, honestly, it makes me feel like it was a money thing. Like I went to a loan shark, shouldn't have gone there. Maybe it was the mob. It makes me feel like Bonnie and Clyde times, like early 1900s. I think Bonnie and Clyde was like up to the 1920s. I might be lying to you. You got to double check it. But I feel like it's around those times where it was very like wild westy, but we're also getting into capitalism, also getting into modernization type of thing, like that transitional period. But I feel like I have to learn how to manage my money better. I feel like I need to make sure that I am investing in myself and making sure I'm not overspending or overdoing it. That's how that feels to me. Let me pull some cards on it. Let me see what the cards have to say. I want to do one more shuffle here. All right, temperance, taking your time, patience. This is a card of saying like, yes, that is a path that was really emotional. It's leading you here to the mountains, which is a little difficult because they're rounded edges. It's nothing outside of your realm or nothing too difficult that you can't do. The sun is the most positive imagery. This is Archangel Michael, which is, no, why am I getting my archangels messed up today? Lord, this is Raphael, Archangel Raphael. He is the healing angel. That's why everything is growing. Everything is beautiful and vibrant and large. We are balancing out some emotional energy as well as physical energy, emotional and physical, right? Let's see. Wow. This is crazy. There's a lot of major arcana. A lot of major arcana. We have major arcana here with temperance. We have the devil, the wheel of fortune, and strength. Don't hold yourself back from your lessons. The 8 of swords. Don't hold yourself back from what you're learning here. I'm getting like a lot of like I don't know, the ground is just very noticeable to me right now. It's just the ground itself, like with the land having some moistness here. But either way, this is not holding yourself back. Don't let your thoughts, your mindset, your narrator be mean to you. Hold yourself back. Because you might feel stuck. You might feel a lot of stuckness right now. This could be your vices, your addictions, your complacency. You're like, this is just how things are done, so this is how we're gonna do it attitude, right? That's making you feel stuck even more. So break free from the devil by taking the chains off, throw them aside, walking away, because they are halfway down their shoulder blades. You can take that off if you would choose, and you're strong enough to do it. Speaking of strength, we got the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles are Earth. Earth is the strongest thing that we have. That's why we live here. That's why we have the ability to build on her. That's why we have the ability for the resources that she gives us, right? There's a lot of growth here. So we are growing. And it's very interesting about being buried being buried alive and growth, because when we bury seeds, they grow, right? This is a seed to be planted so that you can gain abundance. But there is a new thing coming in here that is really like shining a light on your growth about what it is that you need to learn. And you have strength here. Strength is Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. This looks like a giant sun to me. Positivity, like you are learning your lesson. You are cleaning. You make me feel like you are cleaning up your karma, especially because the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. Like, this is wild to me. This is wild to me because this is good luck, good fortune. We're not repeating our past mistakes. We're not repeating getting ourselves into the financial issues or financial trouble. Remember, I said before, it felt like a loan shark, and then the Ace of Pentacles come in. This is very much like growth and planting that seed and knowing you're strong enough to see it through, letting the good karma come in, learning that lesson, breaking free, and no longer feeling stagnant. I feel like this is really, really cool. I like this a lot. And a new beginning again, rising up, rising up, rising up. I feel like you're cleaning up your karma. I do. I feel like whatever you did in your past life to get yourself buried alive and become claustrophobic in today's life, I feel like you are cleaning that up. I feel like you are doing the work to do so. It's just slow. That's why patience is here, or temperance, right? Temperance is patience. Patience is saying, hey, it may not be what it exactly seems or what we view it to be as, but you are doing the work. It's just taking time. It takes a whole lifetime to clean up the karma from the last lifetime, right? So take it in stride. Don't get yourself stuck in any sort of situation, negative mindsets, things of that nature, and just keep moving forward, Nolan. But I hope that made sense. I hope that gave clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation to receive a 6-minute reading here, because you are a subscriber. Woo, Spirit's here in a big way. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are new here. But thank you so much again, Nolan. I appreciate you. Yes, very interesting. Thank you again. And I do recommend, if I don't know any past life regressionists to recommend to you, but if you find one here that you trust, I would take a look to see what they have to say about that. Catholic Ketovore, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. I do not accept gifts for yes or no questions, because tarot is not for the yes or no's. Can you use her in that way? Sure, but you're not using her to her full potential. She is about details. She's about telling you a story. She's about giving you the information that you're seeking, not just yes or no. So it's not really ideal to ask tarot yes or no questions. It's more open-ended questions they really like. But that is how you appropriately use tarot, not yes or no. She's not a yes or no machine. Can she be used in that manner? Sure, but it's inappropriate. It's not how she wants to be used. All right. Any of my subscribers who want a freebie, let me know that you're here. Paid subscribers get free readings every Saturday. They also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime they donate $15 or more. They also get priority whenever I start my lives off, because they start free for the first 15 minutes. And then from there, they'll always receive a 6-minute reading. All righty, guys. So we're just waiting on either a subscriber or a donation. $15 gets you a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. Hi, Meg. I'm doing all right today. I woke up around 7 with my partner. My partner went to go golf with his friends. So I have the house to myself at this moment, which is really nice. So Jen, we don't do any yes or no questions. No yes or no questions. That is not what I do here. It's not what tarot is designed for. Everything is $15 though. Every reading that you want, a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading, or an astrology reading, all for a flat rate of $15 for a 5-minute in-depth reading. Since you are a subscriber, Jen, you will get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. But yeah, I don't use tarot in yes or no fashions because that's not how she wants to be used. It's not how any tarot deck wants to be used because she's about the details. She's about telling you a story. She's about giving you information. Saying yes or no is really not touching the power that the cards actually have. Or not the power that the cards have, because cards make it seem like it's real. It's just a device, they're just a device the spirit uses to help us really hone in our intuition. She is really more about just the details. She's it's like, I guess I'm just going to talk in circles. Sorry, guys. Hi, Nick. Welcome in, darling. Thanks for being here. It's like reading a paragraph instead of the book. Yes. Meg, yes. That is the best analogy. Yes, it's like reading a paragraph instead of the whole book. And then thinking we have all the information we need because we got the yes or the no. But really, you might get a yes, and you might go through hell to get to that yes. How long have I been doing this? I've been reading tarot since it's about 5 years. About 5 years I've been reading tarot. Yeah, I've been reading since 2020. So I've been reading tarot for a bit. But my psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology had started more like 4 years ago. So I started honing in my gifts. My gifts really started coming in 2022. I learned about human design in 2021, and I was reading tarot in 2020. So my Saturn return was quite pivotal because I was 31 in 2020, but that's when the Saturn return ends and takes you into the next chapter, the next thing that you're doing. So it led me to doing the work that I do now. Hi, Brooke. Good morning. Thank you for asking. We're just waiting on that next donation to come through or the next subscriber that's interested in a reading. So if you want a free reading every Saturday, go ahead and subscribe. You want 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes every time you donate $15 or more to receive a reading. Go ahead and subscribe. The subscribers get 6 minutes instead of 5. And then also you get priority anytime I do free readings throughout the week as well, which is always the first 15 minutes of the starts of my lives. Subscribers, where you be? All right. How are you guys doing today on this Saturday? Have any cool plans for the weekend? Anyone going to like a fall-y type thing, like a festival or apple orchard or haunted houses should be up and running now? Hi, Aaliyah. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Let me know your plans. It's raining here and I'm in bed with coffee. Yes. Oh, happy birthday to your kid. Yeah, that's how I was the other day. Like it was raining. So I think it was Tuesday. Maybe it was, yeah, I think it was Tuesday. It was raining so bad. I just could not wake up. I felt so out of it. I felt so tired. I went on for like 2 hours, but I was like loopy because it was raining so much here that I just felt like I just want to go back to bed. Just want to hit my head on the pillow. Don't want to wake up. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. It's giving me the yawnies. The yawnies. Yeah, it's just a good day to catch up on laundry and enjoy my mortgage. Yes. You pay for it, you better enjoy it. Hi, Seth. Good morning. It's nice to have a house. I will say that. For somebody who was in an apartment for 3 years and now I'm living in a house again, being in a house is so much nicer. It's the best. Yes, love a house. Literally. Because I knew my neighbors could hear me when I lived in my apartment because I'm just silly and I'm loud and I just don't care. Like when Cheeto Man took office for the second time, I literally was going around my house with System of a Down blaring, like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Like I'm just like screaming it in my apartment. I'm also screaming, yes, it's okay to punch Nazis. Like I'm just screaming it. So I'm like and I have my door open because I love like my glass sliding door was open all the time. So like it was literally like anyone who walked by my apartment was like literally hearing me. Those who work forces are the same that burn crosses. Like I'm just screaming it. But guys, System of a Down's great too. They're also like there's a song called Deer Dance. Yeah, it's Deer Dance. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me think. Invitation to peace. War is staring you in the face. Dressed in black. Here. For the malcontent, for the disproportioned malcontent. A little boy smile, it'll all be well. I said a little boy smile, it'll all be well. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Yeah, that's Deer Dance. Great song. System of a Down's great too, but also listen to Rage. I was playing Sleep Token last night while painting, and I'm so glad I don't have neighbors. Experiencing big feelings with music is great. It's so cathartic. And like I did end up losing my voice because that whole like, gosh, I'm still feral. I still feel feral about about who's in office and about my neighbors being taken off the streets. I don't care if they live in California and I live in Michigan. They're still my neighbors. They're happening here in Michigan as well because we do border Canada. Some people forget that Detroit literally borders Canada. So it's happening everywhere. So I'm still feeling feral about that. But at the time, my emotions were way bigger than they are right now. I think we've come to an impasse of like, I don't know. I just feel like kind of hopeless and helpless sometimes, even though I know like the more that we work together, like people, and we still go to the rallies. There's a rally on the 18th of next month in October. It's another No Kings type protest. So guys, if you are against this administration, you're against what's happening, you want to stand up and have your voice heard, go to the protest on the 15th or 18th. Excuse me. It's October 18th. Find your local protest. I have in my bio, it's the first link in the link tree, where you can find your local protests. Wow, I'm talking about the protests and everyone almost left. We only got 4 people left. That is so strange to me. Usually I'm getting more and more people when I talk about that, but maybe I was on MAGA side for whatever reason. And guys, I am not a maggot. I am not a maggot. I think everyone deserves to live. I think everyone deserves a house. I think everyone deserves water, food, clothing, health care, child care, time off, not working 40 hours a week because I think that's ridiculous because people don't have anything to do have too much to do when it comes to the 2 days we have off. Like, to say that one race is better than another race, you don't know science. Science is real. Science is real. It is really real. Like those of you who don't think science is real, woo! I don't know what timeline you're living on. Saw an astrologer pretend to do a reading on a taco. Viewers went up. It's the algorithm. It literally is the algorithm, and especially because now I don't know what's going on because Lisa Remillard, who is the one I really lean on for like TikTok, like what's going on with a sale of TikTok. But she's on vacation and she deserves to be on vacation. Girl, go take your time. Go enjoy your birthday. But also, as soon as you come back, let me know if that was real. Like, did TikTok really get sold? Is the algorithm really going to be different now? Like, I don't know. I don't know anything what's happening with that. I'm so confused. But yeah, if you don't know and you're hanging out here, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. He's the goddamn worst. He's literally causing fascism and authoritarianism right now. Right now he is. I heard it's pro-Israel. No! Israel is complicit in a G-side. No! So are we, though, as the United States. And Cory Booker, I'm fucking mad at. He texted me. He's like, send money to my donation, donate to me so I can do. And I'm like, yeah, I would normally, but also you voted yes for something pro-Israel. Why? Crickets. Didn't hear anything back. Open TikTok. And if you didn't know, I don't know what guck means, but I hope you want to participate in, democracy and keeping democracy alive and not buying into fascism or authoritarianism or Nazism, because the Yahtzees are alive and well. Isn't that fun? Isn't that real fun? It's not fun at all. It's 0% fun. 0% of that is fun. Ugh. Anyways, guys, we're here doing readings today. But please do, if you guys are interested in the protest, if you are interested in having your voice heard, you're interested in saying, like, I'm done with an authoritarian regime, we don't have kings in America, that's not how any of this fucking works, go ahead and check out my profile. The Linktree link, the first link is mobilize.us, which is just the site that you can find your local protest. Stand up for your rights, guys, because when they come for them, they're gone. So we stood up for free speech. Fuck yeah. So Jimmy Kimmel got his job back. So we need to keep standing up, but they're going to dismantle our rights. Period. Okay. This is not a what if situation. This is happening. Cheeto Man got his Cheeto dust all over the White House and it's stained permanently. So we got to fix it. We got to use our elbow grease. We got to use bleach. We got to use Mr. Clean's magic eraser. Like, we have to get these stains out of our White House. And the only way to do that is by standing together, showing up, and really saying, this is not okay. Because it's not okay. What's happening is beyond not okay. What is happening is literally concentration camps. The Gestapo, aka ICE, taking away our rights and our freedoms, saying that it's illegal to talk shit on Donald Trump, when that's why we have the First Amendment. It is to protect us from speaking out against our government when we do speak out against our government. I can't even think, there's so much shit happening all at once. They're dismantling the government from the inside out. They are telling us that our healthcare system has been hurting us when it has not. And we have been doing well with that. So they're starting to tell us, like, be sick. Yes. Let's implement the tariff so that everyone's poor and has panic that they have to keep working to afford the lifestyle that they want to. But don't give any raises. Don't you dare make that minimum wage federally rise. No. Yeah, the party of family values. Yeah, that all it is like, we want women to be subservient to men. So we're going to take away their rights. We're going to say, we're saving the vote with the SAVE Act. So if your name, your current legal name doesn't match the name on your birth certificate, you cannot vote. And they're saying this is because of trans people who exist, who are real, who are just normal human beings. They're just human beings living their life. And is veiled as, like, to stop the trans people. But really, it's to harm women. At the grand scheme, if you get married as a woman, normally or traditionally in America, you change your name to your husband's name. And now your name does not match your birth certificate. Now you can't vote. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? Gray says, is veiled racist and gender politics. Literally, that's all it is. It's all it is. It's gender politics because they want the woman to be subservient to men. And I don't know about you, but I'm a feral fucking woman. I'm feral. I will fight with you. I will get passionate and yell with you. Like, if you are on, like, you're seeing the fascism, you're seeing the authoritarian, I'm yelling with you. If you're not seeing it, I'm getting loud anyways because I'm a loud person. Accidentally yelling at you might do the opposite of what I want to do. But I just get passionate and I'm a loud person. And what's happening is honestly terrifying. It is 1930s Germany up in this shit. I was just talking with a friend about that primal anger. Living in my Lilith era. Oh, girl, shit. Yes, Meg. And how we need to embrace it. Literally, like, we need to embrace this feralness. We need to embrace this anger that we have, and we need to direct it towards the people that are causing the anger, which is the government at this time. Hey, Cheryl. This is literally, I don't remember feeling this way any other time in history except when Donald Trump is in office. Last time Donald Trump was in office, there was a man who was running who ran past a house they were taking a look at, and they were ran down and killed in the streets. This was a black man, right? I unfortunately can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. Right now it's just out in my head. But now, that was the first time, right? We had many police brutality killings, many vigilante killings, but now we have literal lynchings. Lynchings are coming back in America. That's fucking nuts. That is nuts. There's been several lynchings since he's been in office. This is empowering the racists. This is empowering people. The violence that they speak, because they're speaking violently, is causing physical violence. It is disgusting. And then we want to sit here and be like, oh, Charlie Kirk was such a good man. He was a dad. Oh, Charlie Kirk. Oh. Charlie Kirk was a neo-Nazi racist motherfucker. If the Nazis claim him, then he's a fucking Nazi. It's all right. Apparently I haven't been talking about the government long enough. I still lost people, but I don't give a fuck. It might be the algorithm. This whole system might be ending up being a red machine, propagandist machine. Pay attention. It's okay. I'm here for it. Thanks, Meg. I'm glad you are. Because I'm so frustrated about, like, the way they're martyrizing Charlie Kirk and the way that his funeral went, because his funeral was nothing more than a white supremacist rally. Like, you hear Stephen Miller talking, he's talking about white people specifically, the right kind of white person. That is not I. I am not the right type of white person for them. I'm a witch, I'm a woman, and I believe that my rights are my rights and I should have them. And also, fuck a man. Either way, it's just so fucking frustrating that people are not seeing. They're talking about Hannah Brown being in the front row, but they're not talking about the speech that Stephen Miller gave about white supremacy and raising up and rising from white supremacy. Comparing CK to MLK is gross too. It really is. MLK Jr. was somebody who was literally trying to provide a way for their community, their people, to get rights. Human fucking rights. And Charlie's like, oh, yeah, we love the Second Amendment, but you know what? There's just going to be some gun violence because of it, and people are going to die, and that's just going to be okay because we need to protect the Second Amendment. Okay, you get what you asked for, bro. You get what you asked for. I don't have any sympathy for that man. Am I celebrating his death? No. Do I think his wife should have seen his, like, that really graphic imagery of him that was in her face, like, because she was live action watching it? No, I don't think anyone should have to do that because I'm against gun violence, but I don't feel bad for him and I'm not going to mourn him or sympathize with him. People, as in children, make me so angry. Right. It just, I'm quiet for a bit because I'm doing cool parenting stuff, but I'm staying on the live because you dope. Hey, Gray, you can stay for the podcast. Stay for the pod. That's what I always tell people when they're just hanging out with me. It's just a live action podcast. That's all it is. Maddie, thank you for liking the live. Gray for liking the live. Thank you, Meg, for liking the live as well. But yeah, I'm just mad, and I'm just frustrated, and I'm just feeling a little hopeless because I don't feel like people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, I don't understand why, if you're working for a major corporation, aka the oligarchs, why are we still working? Why are we not protesting in the streets every single day? Why are we not at our capitals? Why are we not in DC? Why are we still working? Because if you stop production, you stop working, they were like, oh shit, they're fucking with our bottom line. And instead, we're so worried about like losing our job and losing our livelihood. Instead, we're going to lose our rights in our country. It's crazy. Instantly stopped scrolling when I heard you. Yes, girl, speak on it. Thank you so much, Josie. Welcome in. Like Italy, like France, like when France, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but like a couple years back, France was like, we're going to lift the retirement age from this age to like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years more. So like instead of like 62, it was 65, for example. I don't really know the numbers, right? All of France showed out. All of France went to parliament. They fucking protested. They were like, fuck you. We are not doing this. What is it? Foutois to you, government. Like, we are not doing that. We're not slaves. We're not going to work forever. I don't give a fuck that it's 2 to 3 years more working. We're not doing it. And guess what happened? They didn't raise that age gap here. They didn't raise the retirement age. They're just like, all right, guys, sorry. Our bad. Because we have the power. We, the people, have the power. Bug's Life, which is a movie I quote a lot here, actually. Not this, though. I usually quote, like, I'm a beautiful butterfly. But there's a scene in A Bug's Life where Hopper is talking about how one measly ant can stand up and it's not a big deal. And then he takes one seed and he's like, yeah, one little ant, like, standing up, whatever, no big deal. But one ant turns to 2 ants, and 2 ants turns to 3 ants, and then you have 5 ants, and then you have 10 ants, and then he like takes off the like stopper, and all the seeds come out, and it like covers up the whole room. And he's like, then all the ants are a problem. Yeah, I want to be a problem ant. I'm a problem. I'm an ant, and I'm a problem, and I'm going to stand up to the grasshoppers. It's just like, we have to realize we have to stand up for what we want, what we believe in. And we can't let propaganda get us down. We can't let the government get us down. We have to stay united. We have to stay on this, like, on the right side of history. We have to save our people from being kidnapped and gone into concentration camps. Because I don't know what happened to the Alcatraz people. What happened? Where are they? Yeah, they brought back Jimmy Kimmel, so that's good in the sense of, like, we still have freedom of speech because we fought for it. The more we fight for it, the more things are going to happen, like bringing back Jimmy Kimmel. The more we stand up, the more we have a ruckus, the more we have a fight with it. Like keeping on the Epstein files and making sure that we didn't forget. We didn't forget. Rachel, thank you for the follow. That you are a PDF file, Cheeto man. We didn't forget that. We didn't forget you're a grapist. You motherfucker. We didn't forget that either. Follow purely because of your rant. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that so much. Cheryl, thank you for the you're awesome. I just believe like everyone needs to stand up and say, where are the people who in Alcatraz? Where did they go? Why is nobody talking about it? Where are they? Why are we allowing concentration camps to even happen? Like ever. We have one of the biggest ones in Baldwin, Michigan. In the biggest one in the Midwest is in Baldwin, Michigan. Why is it here at all? Like, shouldn't we already know concentration camps equals Nazi Germany? Shouldn't we already have that computed in our heads? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. My brain will never compute people being mean to other people for no reason. How do I book a reading? It's a $15 donation. You're going to click on my picture here. Bloop. You're going to click on my picture again. Bloop. And then you're going to choose the Linktree link. From there, you can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. It looks like I can say those words again without being restricted. And I've actually ranted quite a bit without being restricted. So that's really nice. I usually get restricted at this point. But yeah, you're going to get a 5-minute reading there, Rena. Or Rina. It's probably Rina. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I apologize. But yeah, fuck this administration. Fuck this administration so much. Like, we have to keep moving forward. We have to keep on it. We can't let it go. We can't let go that they're stealing our neighbors off the streets. We can't let it go that they're trying to take away the First Amendment. Even though they brought back Kimmel, they're still going to attack it in a different way. Oh, good. Rina. Rena. Rena's how I said it the first time. Thank you so much for letting me know that I said it right the first time. We can't let go of the fact that they are trying to take away my voting rights as a woman. If you're a woman, they're trying to take away your voting rights through the SAVE Act. Look it up if you've never heard about it before. It's fucked. It's hands-made tale shit. It's authoritarian. It's 1884 shit. I just said my birth year instead. 1984 shit. It's literally terrifying. It's literally a regime of authoritarians. It's insane. The world feels like it's upside down and it would take. Yes, and all it takes is for people using their voice and stop bending the knee. Yes, Rachel, yes, that's what I'm talking about. We have to stop being like, okay, Mr. President, because you said so, I will do it. But what it really has to come down to is not just us saying no to it. It has to be the companies. It has to be the oligarchs saying no. Rena, so excited to see them do your reading. Yes. As soon as it comes in, we'll do your reading right away because there's nobody on the list right now. That's why I get to rant right now about the government. Because don't forget about the second No Kings rally coming on October 18th. I believe it's a Saturday. Let me double check that. I'm going to double check. Yes, it's a Saturday this year. So get out there. Find your local protest. The first link in my link tree is mobilize.us. Mobilize US is the area that you're going to find where your local protest is. I have it easy and convenient for you right in my link tree link because it's that important to have. So make sure you guys are finding your local protest and you are bringing everybody. Bring your dog, bring your kids, bring your husband, even if he likes it or not, because some husbands are in the know and are part of the alt left, which is a hilarious trend on TikTok right now. Hilarious. Love it so much. And some are dumb because they're benefiting from the system. If you're not a white man, you're not benefiting from the system. Love it. That's why I get to rant about the government. We're like, yes, go on, queen. Some are dumb. I mean, there's some dumb women as well. Don't get me wrong. There are some complacent women. Let's look at like Pam Bondi, for example. There is Lauren Boebert, for example. Like clearly KKK Caroline. Like there is some women who are also dumb as fuck. Like, how do you not see that these people don't give a fuck about you? They don't give a shit. They care about your uterus because they want to trap you into having their child. I don't want your stingy child. Get it out of my uterus right now. There's no child in my uterus. No child in my uterus. It's just so frustrating. Because when Biden was in office, don't get me wrong, there was some shit that wasn't cool. But mostly it was shit that he couldn't do because he was blocked by an all Republican MAGA. MAGA and Republicans are two different things, guys. We got to really understand there's a separation between MAGA Republicans and regular everyday Republicans. Two different groups of people, okay? But the MAGA Republicans stopped him from, like, I don't know, helping every single person in this country that has student loan debt. But instead of forgiving that, they said he couldn't do it. It was unconstitutional. What do you mean? Helping us out by getting us out of this loan that is never ending. It never goes down. It always stays the same. You pay $10,000 on your $10,000 loan. Why do I still owe $10,000? That's not unconstitutional? Crazy. And then the PPP loans just disappeared, right? Just gone, just in the ether. Why stop that? Because they want you to be poor. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing the tariffs. Poor people are easier to control because they're in survival mode. When you're in survival mode and you're just trying to live, you're easier to control. This is all by design. Cruelty is the motherfucking point. Grand Rising Gorgeous. Hey. Yes, girl. Like, it literally is. Cruelty is just the point. It's just so that people in power can be powerful and stomp their foot on whoever they want. Then him going off after political opponents. Wild. Wild. You know who goes after political opponents? Putin. Putin does. Putin's opponents miraculously disappear or die randomly. Oh no. You were trying to vote against me and people were getting excited about that. Weird how you just died. Crazy. And this shit is so expensive right now. You spit nothing but facts. Thank you, Christy. I really appreciate that, Christy Lynn. So guys, if you are an alt-left person like me, because I would not consider myself a Democrat, I consider myself a progressive, because I think our government should be doing more for us. There should not be a homeless population. Homelessness is only happening because there's no money in it. If there was money in housing the homeless, there would be no homeless person at all. Everyone would be off the streets. So there is absolutely a way for us to help the homeless. There is a way to make sure that we are all taken care of and that we have our food, our water, our housing, our health care, our child care, time off being spent in a good way, having at least 2 weeks of vacation time, and you could take it back to back if you want, if not more than that. I mean, most places have months of vacation time. Crystal says it's happening and they cut WIC benefits for women, infant, and children. But they want you to have the children. You can't kill a child. You can't kill a fetus. You can't do that. But we can starve them. But we can neglect them when they're here. That's totally fine. That's God's will. It's all manufactured suffering. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Christy Lynn says, literally the earth and source truly provide everything we need, but we've been so conditioned to believe otherwise. Chris says, I know that's crazy. Literally, there's a woman on TikTok and she has a viral sound that's like, the earth provides and I have to pay for the water, but earth gives us water. Like, it's so true. It's like we have made capitalism our personality. Capitalism's our personality. When capitalism has only been around for 200 years and it's destroying the fucking planet. Capitalism's the fucking worst. People used to have gardens in their front yards and now they can't. Literally, I live in Florida and the water is disgusting because we don't take care of it. And also AI is honestly polluting so much. It is ruining the environment. It's ruining people's where they live. It's poisoning the well, it's poisoning the water, it's poisoning the people. Like Aaron Brockovich, right? Aaron Brockovich found that oh God, what's that company? I can't remember the company's name right now, but was polluting the water nearby. So everyone was getting these crazy ass cancers. Why do I have to buy so much water, literally, when you're just stealing it from the Muskegon River? If you are drinking Ice Mountain, which used to be a Nestle brand, but now they sold it off because fuck Nestle, boycott forever. And they're in so much. DiGiorno, fucking Lean Cuisines, anything Nesquik, Nespresso, that's all Nestle. Fuck them because they're stealing water for pennies on the dollar from Muskegon River, which is in Michigan, and it's depleted the water source there. It used to be like this much water in the river, and now it's like this much water in the river. It's crazy. It's cheaper to pay the fines than to do it right. Alabama here, northern Arizona. No, that's Arkansas. No, that's Arkansas. I was right. Here, pray for me. I am praying for you. I'm praying for you, Gray. Because AZ is Arizona. Yeah, it's true. It's cheaper, and businesses don't get jail time, even though businesses are ran by people. People are in charge of the business. Businesses don't just spring up out of nowhere. People are in charge of that. Why are they just getting fines instead of jail time? I am in Michigan, Crystal. I am in Michigash. I'm in the Metro Detroit area. Southerners unite. Following, yes. Follow them. Find your blue dots in red areas because they're out there. Very cool. You're from Michigan. Nice. My sister-in-law is in Metro Detroit. Burr. Right now it's not Burr though. Right now it's really nice. It's really nice. The Muskegon River was disgusting. Yeah, and they've stolen most of it. Yay, Metro Detroit. Woo! I'm from northern Minnesota, so though not true southern. So not true southern. Yeah, Minnesota's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. I went to Duluth for a wedding once. It's the first time I ever saw Superior, Lake Superior. For those of you who don't know, my lakes, they're mine. I got 5 of them. They spell Holmes, Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior, Holmes. They're mine. They belong to me personally. Okay. The first time I ever saw Lake Superior, though, was in Minnesota. Michigan stopped sharing water with other states. Good. They should. Even though that's the biggest source of clean water, until it's being taken care of, then we can share it again. We can share our lakes when they're being taken care of, when they are not being diminished for pennies on the dollar. I do want to share my water. I'm saying good, ha ha ha, but I do want to share my water. I want to make sure that it is right for us. So mid-Michigan, you know all about Muskegon though. Like mid-Michigan's, I think Muskegon runs through mid-Michigan if I'm not mistaken. Muskegon, the city of Muskegon though, is on the west side of the state, more towards Chicago. We may see a water shortage in our lifetime. That's what my professor told me, and fights over water. Oh no. That's so scary. That's so scary. Lower Michigan here. Yes, I'm in the Lower Peninsula as well. But mid-Michigan is in the Lower Peninsula as well. It's just literally in the middle of Michigan. Literally in the middle of the hand. I live around here. Oh, Lordy. I'm so glad I could get this out. Sometimes I come on here. I'm like, I haven't talked about the government in a minute. Bye, Gray. Have a great day. I'm so glad you follow me. I'll see you on the next one. But I am glad I get to sit down and rant because I really haven't talked about them in a minute. It's therapeutic. It is. I was West Side, loved Michigan. Now I'm in California. Hey. Hi, Ash. Great rant. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just fucking frustrated. I'm mad. And it's like part of me does also have fear, and fear is something I'm not trying to lean into because fear is a way to control people, and I'm not trying to lean into my fears, but it is scary, unprecedented times right now that we are facing and dealing with. And being a woman in this situation makes it even more scary because they've already come for my reproductive health. They've already come for my reproductive rights. Not in Michigan, though. Michigan, it's in our Constitution that I have my rights. But if I go to Ohio, out the door. I go to Cedar Point, out the door. Because Cedar Point's an amusement park in Ohio. If you guys don't know about Cedar Point, she fun girl. She fun. She's on Lake Erie, so we do claim her. Hi, Amanda. If you're interested in your freebie, let me know. I'm just ranting right now about the government. Waiting for the next reading to come through. Good morning to you, darling. But yeah, it's like if I go to Ohio, if I go to the next state that's literally below me, I lose all of my rights. I literally got my tubes tied because of the laws in Alabama. Good for you, Meg. I want to get my tubes tied. I do, because I don't want children. I'm somebody who's not, I can't bring a child into this. Personally, that's how I feel. Like if you're bringing a child into this, good for you. I'm glad for you. Like that's what you want. I'm rooting for you. But for me personally, I can't do it. I can't do it. One, I'm not a mother. I've never wanted to be a mother. I've never dreamt of my children. I have named my children because of course we all do. But like I have never been like, I just need children. Morning here for new here. Cheers from SoCal. Hey for your range human. I can't remember. I am in Michigan. Yes. It's not that bad of a recovery. Much better than birthing a kid. I bet you it is. I bet you it is. I do have an appointment next week to talk to my gynecologist, so maybe I'll talk to her about that. But I feel like I have to talk to my partner first. Not that he changed my mind into having kids, but I still feel like I should because I feel like it's the right thing to do. Let him know, like, hey, we're cutting her off, if that's even possible. So am I. Yes, Michigan. We love Michigan. Michigan's the best. It's ran by women. It's helpful to women, except for Matt Hall. Matt Hall is the state of Michigan's Speaker of the House. He is a fuck. He's an asshole. He's trying to take away children's free lunches and breakfasts. But he wants the children. We have to save the children from these terrible women that are aborting them. Oh, no. But not feed them. I'm not going to have your child fed. Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck Matt Hall. Absolutely. FMH. I've only lived here for 3 years, so it's all new to me. Well, it's wonderful here. I love her so much, and I want her to keep going down the trajectory that we were going down. But Matt Hall's stopping everything. The neo-Nazi Matt Hall. Fucker. Woo! All right, guys, who's interested in a reading? Hard shift. I mean, I can keep ranting. I can keep ranting. But we are doing readings as well. So if you guys are interested in readings, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. But for free, we can talk about the government. I don't know him, but fuck Matt Hall. Dude, Amanda, since you live in Michigan, look him up. Look up it's MAI. She is a representative in the state house. I can't remember her last name right now, unfortunately, but MAI is her first name. You can look up Representative Mai, and she is fighting tooth and nail against Matt Hall. She's going to tell you everything you need to know about Matt Hall, about what he stands for, about how he hates the children, about how he hates women, how he is like stopping the budget from being passed. The budget was supposed to be passed in July. It is September. Oh, and also if you're a recreational gardener, they are upping the taxes for that as well. So instead of having like a 10% tax, it's going up to a 24% tax at your local dispensary. Yay, we love that. Insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely. It's crazy. Like these gummies are $18. This is going to be $30 now for 10 gummies. Yeah, absolutely, Tiara. I'm just ranting because I got nothing going on and I have the chance to do it and the platform to do it. Yeah, Meg, I'm not joking. It's going to happen on October 1st. Like, that's going to go up to at least $30. It's nuts. Hi, Xavier. But yeah, Tiara, if you want a reading, go ahead and do one. Absolutely. We're just waiting on the next one. But yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And the thing is we all made it up. Everything's made up. Money is made up. Government's made up. But we have corrupt motherfuckers in the government. And I'm sorry, Cheeto Man has been corrupt the entire time he's been existent and been in any sort of power. Tiara, I got you. He has been corrupt the entire time. I think when I left California, it was a 27 to 30% tax. Oh, yeah, we have like a 10% tax right now or something like that. So it's going to be fucked. All right, Tara, thank you so much for getting a reading here today. What type of reading are we doing for you? And Amanda, if you want your freebie, let me know you want your freebie. I don't know if you've said it and I ignored it on accident because I'm ranting and raving, but let me know if you want your freebie. We're doing a subscriber appreciation Saturdays. Hi, Marilyn. Pick a reading for me. Let's do it random. Okay. So usually when I pick a reading, I do like a general card reading, but if you're interested in like a human design reading or like a chart reading, let me know. But we could just do a general card reading if you want. But if you're interested in more like, I kind of want a human design reading or I want an astrology reading, just let me know now. All right, let's do it. Do we have your information? Did we do your human design before already? Let me take a look. Sarah, thank you for the follow. Her fave. It is my favorite. It is absolutely my favorite. All right, Tara, we do not have your information in yet. So what I need from you is your name. Nope, I got your name. I don't know why I said that. I need your date of birth, including your date. I need your time of birth and the city and state, or the city and country that you were born in if you are not born in the States. Eastern time zone is 11:11. 11:11 in the Eastern time zone. Hey. No, you don't DM it. You can either write it here, but I can't get any DMs while I'm here. So either you, if you're not comfortable with that here, which is totally legitimate, let me reply back to your payment and you can say it in my payment. I'm just going to say hi and you can reply back to the hi through where you made the payment. Make a wish. Death to Taka. That is hilarious. Hilarious. He always chickens out, man. Always chickens out. But I think I need to just every now and again have a good rant with you guys just to ensure like people know who I am, where I stand, things like that. The bottle of champagne chilling in my fridge keeps me saying got you. Like, I know you're probably popping it when it happens. I would definitely pop it the time that it happens. That he is spirit side. Woo! That's the day to pop that champagne. But guys, I really want us to keep pressing on the Epstein files. I don't want us to forget it. I want us to constantly talk about it, constantly put pressure on it. Because speaking of Speaker of the Houses, that motherfucker, what's his name? I can see his stupid fucking face. I got you here. Thank you so much, my Leo friend. Yes, I said I got it. What's his fucking name? I can't think. I can see his stupid face. But he's the Speaker of the House for the actual like federal house. And he is trying to not sign in or swear in somebody who has been voted in. Yes, Mike Johnson. Yes, Amanda, Mike Johnson. You are so right. Who is voted in, who is going to petition for the release of the Epstein files. Like, that is collusion, corruption. Everybody wants to know what's going on with those files. Everybody wants to know. It doesn't matter your party affiliation. Everybody wants to know. If I could spell. We're a hot mess over here. We really are. It's all a big show we are watching. Yeah, it literally is. But we have to like get out on the streets on the 18th of October. Oh yes, yes they have. Yes they have, Amanda. Otherwise, why would we be doing this? But also, the USD is tied in with oil. That's also something to keep in mind when we talk about that specific country. Tiara, this is your human design body graph. We got her in. I'm very excited because there's a few things on here that are super interesting and a little bit rare. Okay. First, before we jump into what your chart actually says about you, I want to explain what you're looking at. So this is the human design body graph. There's two sides to the chart. There's this red side right here, and there's this black side right here. The red side correlates with the red lines in the chart. Just the red lines, not the red chakra. Don't worry about why that's the color red. They just chose it randomly. There is no rhyme or reason to the colors of the chakras, okay? But the red lines here are formulated 88 days before your birth, typically the third trimester, when they say the soul imprints on the body about the third trimester. Just to reiterate, third trimester is when the soul imprints on the body. This is your subconscious. This is your design side or your subconscious, the things that you're naturally gifted at and the things you don't really see clearly for yourself. Yes, this is the human design chart. Yes. Now, the black side of your chart correlates with the black lines in the chart. The black lines are formulated at the exact moment of your birth. When there's red and black, it just means you have gate 28, gate 27 in both sides of your chart, subconscious and your conscious, right? Red is subconscious, black is conscious. This is tangible to you. This is the things you know about yourself. You're like, yeah, this is who I am. This is how I act. And this is what I do. So that's the black side formulated at the exact moment of your birth. The red side formulated 88 days before. The shapes in here are chakras. These chakras all are we have evolved from a 7 chakra being to a 9 chakra being. So we have the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the splenic center, which is new, the center of self, or the G center, which is new, the throat center, the third eye, or the ajna, and the crown here, or the head center. We call them centers in human design, but they are based off the Hindu chakra system. Now, there's 5 different types of energy. There is the generator, the manifester, the manifesting generator, the projector, hi, hello, that's me, and the reflector. Depending on your certain type of energy, it's going to tell you how it works for you and how to trust yourself with making decisions. Now, your chart is the chart of the generator. So you are somebody who has sacral definition. When we talk about coloration, we're talking about definition. That's what they call it. It means you have consistent access to all of these areas. Now, where you have white in your chart is where you have inconsistent access, where you take in from external sources, you amplify it in the body, like shaking up a pop can, and then you reflect it back out, like opening that really shaken pop can, and you're reflecting all of that out. You are a true empath because you have a undefined or a white solar plexus, which is the emotional center. You truly feel other people's emotions like they are your own. And one of your psychic abilities is clairaudience in your left ear, gate 22. So you may hear spirit in your left ear. Okay. You are a true empath. You take in other people's emotions, you amplify them, you reflect them back. So you will be called the drama. You will be called the drama queen. Oh my God, just get a hold on yourself. You're so dramatic. Bitch, I'm only dramatic because every single other person around me is dramatic. And I'm taking it in, I'm shaking it up in my body, and I'm amplifying it back at you. So better check your drama because it's not really you. It is you taking on the emotions of others. But when you are a generator, you have that sacral definition. You are somebody who has enough energy from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed to do anything that inspires you, anything that motivates you, anything that's like, yep, I want to do that thing. You have enough energy to do it because you have constant and consistent access to the energy center in the body, which is the sacral. Now, when you are a generator, your strategy is what we call it in human design, or how you work with your type of energy, which again, the type of energy you are is the type of the generator. You are here to respond. You are here to respond to your environment. That means anything in your environment. That could be a bird singing outside your window and you just smile. That could be your stomach growling and you see, Amanda, thank you so much. I got you. You could be your stomach growling and you look up and you see a billboard for Applebee's and you're like, yep, Dan Campbell, I will eat the Applebee's. If you don't know who Dan Campbell is, I'm a sports fan, is as it is. He's the head coach for the Detroit Lions. But or you're like looking at that billboard for Applebee's, you're like, no, that hurt my stomach. No. It is as simple as that. I don't want you to complicate response. Response is seeing something in your environment and going, or to it. Can this include people? Absolutely it can. Is it exclusive to people? It is absolutely not exclusive to people. It is literally your pet, your outside environment. You're hearing like somebody doing lawn work and your window's open and you close your window. You responded to the noise by shutting it out by closing your window. I'm impulsive. I feel like you are somebody who's here to trust your gut. You are here to make in moment decisions because your authority center, which is a chakra center, because remember we call chakra centers in your body that you can rely on to make decisions. It's not your brain, because your brain will lead you astray, confuse you, manipulate you, blackout trauma, excuse me, spirit, thank you. But your body retains everything that's ever happened to it in its entire lifetime. So just know that your gut, your sacral center, is where you need to trust in yourself with making decisions. period. All right. Now, with your sacral, the sacral talks to you in a very distinct way. It's a uh-huh or an Those are the sacral noises. So when you are getting asked, like, hey, Tara, do you mind if we go to the mall instead of the, whatever? And you're like, trust it. That's it. That's the noise. Let's go to the original place we were going to go to, right? Or yeah, let's go to the mall. I could get so much more options there. Yeah, let's do it. It's very simple. Don't put too much complication into it. Trust your gut. Not everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I paused your reading so I could cough. We have 39 seconds, but there's something I do want to touch on before this 39 seconds is up. But trust in your gut. You are designed to make an in-moment decision. Not everyone is, but you are designed for that. Now, the thing I want to touch on before our timer runs out is your throat chakra. You can see it's completely open, meaning there's no activations. As you can see, there's these are undefined because there's activations where your throat is completely open. So you speak in two different ways. You either have word vomit where you have all of the words and you can't stop talking. And you're like, I don't know why I can't stop talking. Or you have no words. You're a wallflower. You're absorbing the information and you don't talk until you're called upon. It's the only two ways you communicate. It's either or. It's either I'm talking and I can't stop talking, or I'm not talking at all, and I'm very reclusive, and I'm very wallflower. I have zero filter. So you're the one who's just talking. Got the word vomit. And that's what happens when you have the throat center undefined, is that word vomit is real. But Tiara, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting a human design reading. It literally is my favorite reading to give because of how it changed my life in a very distinct and positive and successful way. So I've dedicated a lot of my life to showing you guys human design. Next we have is Amanda, who also wanted a human design reading. Thank you. Is there an app I can review it as well? Yes, you can use an app. I use Neutrino Design, but it's an app that you will have to pay for. If you're interested in paying for it, it gives you a lot of information. I don't know what freeness there is to it because I've just paid for it immediately because it's a really good platform for professionals to use. So I don't know what is available free for that. Amanda, have we already done your human design before? I forgot. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. We have. Okay. Oh, yep. I got you right here. I'm going to edit it to put L in there so that I can know it's you. So we talked about, I just don't remember it all. That's okay. You're a manifesting generator. Hi, no bullshit prophecies against me. Welcome in. We're doing readings right now. Right now we're doing human design reading, astrology readings, psychic readings, and mediumship readings. If you're interested in any of that, feel free to get on the list by submitting a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. All right. So Amanda, yes, you are a manifesting generator. We can go over a little bit more, but I do want to really talk about your profile since we've already talked about your type, your strategy, and your authority in depth. So we're going to try to talk really more about your profile. And if we have time, we'll talk about your incarnation cross, which is the reason your soul incarnated on this world, on this earth. It is your life purpose. So let's talk about it. Let me change some things around here again so that you can see your chart. Oh no, Tiara, we are recording, but I forgot to actually tell you your timestamp. So if you want to re-look at this, Tiara, look around like 1 hour and 45 minutes, something like that. Okay. Fel, it's a $15 donation, but I do not want to do that question because it's not about you. It's about somebody else, and I don't spy on other people. I'm going to share this screen this time here for Amanda. Your timestamp is 1 hour 1 hour 54 minutes. Number dyslexia. Okay. All right, Amanda, this is your chart. Guys, we've already explained the chart to Amanda here, but just really quickly, the red side is your subconscious side, formulated 88 days before your birth, which correlates with just the lines, not the chakras, just the lines. The black side is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. This is your conscious side of you, and this is talking about the black lines in the chart. The shapes in here are chakras. There's 9 instead of 7. Okay. So, Amanda, just as a quick recap, you are a manifesting generator. That does mean that you have a superpower that not everyone has. You are able to speak things into reality. You are able to say, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to get, and da-da-da-da-da, and you're going to see that develop as long as you put the emotion into it, because part of manifestation is putting the emotions into it. How does it feel when you achieve whatever it is your manifestation is? Feel it like you already have it. Hi, Melly. You have a emotional authority or a solar plexus emotional authority. So you're what's known as an emotional manifesting generator. You are not here to make in-moment decisions. You are here to wait out emotional waves. You are constantly on an emotional wave, up and down and all around. So it's good for you to learn about your wave. And I would journal about 30 days. I would do it for 3 months straight. I would really concentrate on your cycle, like starting with that, starting when the cycle starts, and every day journaling and updating like how you feel, what's going on, and seeing if there's a pattern over those 3 months, just so you know how your waves works. But in order to bypass your wave, if you need to make a decision, you're not made to make an in-moment decision. You have to wait 24 to 48 hours before you make a decision, if not longer than. It really just depends on when you get to the energetic neutral, right? You can speed it up by meditating, cleaning your house, or by exercising, working out, something to distract your mind so that it's not forefront of mind. Now, when you make a decision in clarity, your brain is going to turn on and confuse the fuck out of you. Trust the moments of clarity. This is an experiment. You're going to experiment with it, but trust the moments of clarity. Those are what's going to put you where you need to be, okay? And you're also here to respond, okay? So you did hear about Tiara in response. It's the same for you. Now, let's talk about your profile. Your profile is your personality type, okay? Right here, martyr, heretic, 3-5. How this is formulated is by these decimal points right here. In the personality sun, which is 0.3, and the design sun, which is 0.5. That's why you're a 3-5 emotional manifesting generator. That's how people in the know would call you. When you are a 3-5, that means you're a martyr and you're a heretic. It is a relatively more difficult line to have, or a personality trait to have, because the martyr needs to learn by trial and error. The martyr needs to touch the fire, even though other people told her, listen, that fire's hot. It's going to burn you. You're going to get hurt. And then the martyr here is like, I hear you, but like, is it really that hot? Is it really going to hurt me that bad? Touch. Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does hurt. Oh. So you have to learn by trial and error. Nobody can tell you how to do it. Oh my God, that's so me. You have to learn on your own. You know, and other people are going to get frustrated with you. Other people are going to get mad, be like, Amanda doesn't fucking listen. I told her she was going to get burnt. And now she has a 2nd-degree burn on her hands because she didn't listen to me when I told her the fire was hot. So be prepared for people to get upset with you because they're trying to help you. And you're like, I got to touch it anyways. So just be prepared, because that's why it can be really difficult. Also, a martyr is somebody who is uniquely them. They are uniquely them. And sometimes they have to learn by trial by fire, which is like, I am uniquely me and I'm going to embrace who I am. And other people are going to have problems with that because they throw rocks at things that shine. Also a Taylor Swift lyric, original album or debut album. And so if I'm shining, people are going to want to throw their stones, throw their rocks at me to muddy me up or make me feel this way or another way. Learning to embrace like yourself throughout the rocks being thrown at you is going to benefit you. Does it hurt? Yeah. Rocks are being thrown at you. It fucking sucks. But is it beneficial to you for you to stay who you are and stay true to who you are? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now the 5 line is the heretic line. The 5 lines have like a can, if they are unhealthy, have a hero complex. They can feel like they are the only ones that know this information. They can feel like very know-it-all energy. If you're not being invited to share information and you share it, you could be like looked down upon, like, oh my God, Amanda just thinks she knows everything. Nobody asked you, Amanda. You know, you're going to encounter those type of people, right? So trust in when people ask you to share so that you can share your information without having any sort of like blasé effect to it. You're also really good in a crisis. In a crisis situation, Amanda, you are everything. People will come up to you in that crisis. People will be like, oh my God, Amanda, I don't know what to do. What should I do? Ah! And then you're going to be really seen in that aspect of like, yeah, I can help you with that. No problem. Like, here's the advice I have for you. Here's the things I've learned. Here's the information I have. Like, whatever it is. So waiting for people to ask you for your advice is going to be really beneficial for you, okay? We did not get to your incarnation cross, unfortunately. So on the next one, just remember, we're going to talk about your incarnation cross or your life purpose, if that's easier for you to remember. You are so welcome, Amanda. Anytime, my love. Anytime. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I missed anything. How do I do the 15? You are going to click on my picture here. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I got a little lost in my clearing of my throat. Click on my picture here. When you click on my picture, there's going to be a pop-up that happens like right here. Click my picture again at the pop-up. Okay, so here and here. When you get to my profile, you're going to see the link in my bio. Click it. Choose Linktree. From the Linktree link, you can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to submit your donation. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. And we are doing readings for free for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, let me know that you want your free reading. Have you ever tried to read the Orange Man? I read about the election, and the cards did say that he was going to win, but I just couldn't believe him because the astrology was all about like, yes, it's going to be a tight race. Yes, there's going to be election interference, but Kamala will win. But so when I read the cards that he would win, I was like, this isn't real. This isn't right. I don't want this to be real. I don't want this to be right. Like my biases shown through because I'm a human being at the end of the day. But that's the only time I ever read for him because I just don't want to integrate my energy with his energy ever. Like, fuck him. But I do know he's just I do know why he's here, though. I do understand the purpose of him. The purpose of him is to create balance. It's very Darth Vader coded. Okay. Even though I'm against him, even though I think we could have done it in a much better, much more efficient way than we're doing it right now. But what he's doing is he is dismantling systems, which is going to be inherently a positive thing. Because when everything's said and done and he is out of office and him and his regime is demolished, other people can come in who are hopefully progressive, hopefully more like everyone deserves a fair shot, to rebuild those things that he's destroyed better, bigger, just way more in depth where it's inclusive to everybody, not just white men. John Michael, thank you John Michelle, thank you so much. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. But that is why he's here. He's here to create an imbalance so that we can get our balance. What? Oh, you requested. Jean-Michel, you requested $15. There it is. They knew. They're like, oh, we did this wrong. All right, let's do your human design. So, Jean-Michel, I do need a few bits of information from you. I'm going to need your birth date, including the year, your time of birth, and your city and state or the city and country that you were born in. So I have your date of birth there. Perfect. What did I just do? That's weird. Sorry, technical difficulties. User error. Error. Good boy, Winnie. Good boy. I love an exact time. All right. Whoa. Jean-Michel. Oh my gosh. This is wild. This is wild. Let me share your screen. Hold on. I do record all these readings. Your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's all on YouTube. It's all on YouTube, so you can watch it again. Your chart is wild. Let's talk about it. Yes. This is a rare chart. And then I think who had the open throat? That's what made your chart rare, was the open throat. I think that was Amanda. Amanda, you had the open throat. That's what made your chart rare. What makes your chart rare, Jean-Michel, is everything is defined. Everything is defined. I'll show you my chart. Look how vastly different that is. That's crazy bananas. But Jean-Michel, you are... you're fully loaded, my friend. I'm going to quickly go over what this is. The red side correlates with the red lines, not the red chakras. These have no reason to the redness. These do. The red side of your chart is formulated 88 days before your birth. That is when your soul imprints upon your body about the third trimester, or whenever 88 days is before your birth. This is your unconscious side. These are what you're naturally gifted at. And it's also how others perceive you more clearly than you perceive yourself. The black side of your chart correlates with the black lines in the chart. And this is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. This is the things that are tangible to you, the things you understand about yourself. These are conscious to you. Okay. The shapes in here are chakras, or centers, as we call them in human design: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, center of self, splenic center, throat center, ajna, and the crown, or the head chakra or center. Where you have coloration in your chart, it's called definition in human design terms, and it is where you have constant access to energy, and you are fully loaded, my friend. Let's talk about it. You are the type of the manifesting generator. And what that means is that you have either a direct connection from the throat center to one of the motor centers here. So either the heart, the solar plexus, the root center, or the sacral center. You have a direct connection from your throat right to your emotional center. So you are an emotional manifesting generator. Also, your gift is clairaudience in both ears. So you will hear spirit in the left and right ear. You are an intuitive. You have gate 57 right here in your intuition center, which is the splenic center. So you are intuitive. This is the gate of intuitive clarity. It is in your Pluto here. So Pluto is a transformation planet. So when you are transforming, every time you transform, you're getting more and more into your intuition, or you may be hearing spirit through both ears. When you hear spirit, it's literally not anyone else's voice but your own. It's your narrator that talks to you. If you're hearing other voices, I might want to get that checked out. Okay. It's a $15 donation. Click on my picture here, Mo. Click on my picture again. Click on my Linktree link through the link in the bio. When you are a manifesting generator, though, Jean-Michel, you are somebody who is naturally gifted in manifestation. You have energy through the sacral center, which is what the sacral is. It's the energy center. And the throat has more oomph to it because you have that direct connection to a motor center. Again, the solar plexus here. You are somebody who needs to be very, 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 very cautious with your words, how you speak, because you can accidentally manifest things into your reality. You are somebody who is very, very easily to manifest things. So if you're vibing low, like you're fighting with somebody and you say something you don't mean, you might see that develop in your reality. Same when you're vibing high. Usually it's more like, I'm so excited, I can't wait to do this thing, woo! But you can still see that manifest into your reality. Your emotions and your manifestations work in tandem together. That is how you manifest appropriately, okay? So be very, very, very cautious about the words you say when you are in any sort of an emotional state, either high, low, or even in between, right? When you're a manifesting generator, you are here to do the work that inspires you. You are here to do the things that you're like, yep, I want to do that. That sounds great to me. Let's do it. Yep. Do the work that inspires you. If you're doing any other work that's not inspiring to you, you will burn out, okay? I just can't believe you're a fully loaded person. Maureen, I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mo. You have the authority. So your strategy is what we call it in human design terms. How you work with being a manifesting generator is through response. You are here to respond to your environment. What that means is that you're sitting at home on your couch, you hear a child laughing outside and you're like, oh my God, what's happening? That makes me feel so happy. Like I'm smiling. I love the sound of children's laughter. It's as easy as that. You responded by smiling. Bird chirping outside your window, smile, boom, responded. Your dog comes into your room. You're like, what's going on? You hungry? You a hungry guy. Boom, responded. You responded to your dog coming into the room asking for food. Can this include people? Absolutely. Is it exclusive to people? Absolutely not. It's your environment. It could be your stomach's growling and you're driving down the road and you see a sign for Taco Bell and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm going to get me a crunch wrap, motherfucker. Or you're driving down the road, your stomach growls, you see Taco Bell and you're like, that's taco hell. I don't need the taco shits. No, thank you. It's as easy as that. Okay. That is what you're here to do, is respond. You're responding all the time on every single way. Now, when you're making decisions, and when I talk about decision, I'm talking about big life-changing decisions. Where you live, where you work, who you date, anything that is a big decision, what you buy for a car, right? You need to wait out emotional waves. You need to wait a minimum, if not longer than 24 hours. You are not designed to make an in-moment decision. Absolutely not. You need to say, hey, listen, thank you so much for the opportunity. Let me think about this and get back with you tomorrow. Anyone that says, no, you need to tell me right now what your decision is, that's a hell no. They are not in it for you. They are in it for themselves. They are in it to get to their own ends, to their own means. They are not afraid to hang you out to dry. Okay, lots of decisions right now. So you're going to have to wait out an emotional wave. Now, our timer did get off, but let me just finish off here with saying how to speed up making a decision is 3 different ways that I suggest. One is by meditation, sitting in meditation, getting into an energetic neutral, an emotional neutral where you're not feeling high, you're not feeling low, you're just feeling nice and easy. You can make your decision then. Do I want to do whatever decision it is that I'm trying to make? Listen to the or the in the moments that you are getting energetically, emotionally neutral. Your brain's going to turn on. Okay, your brain's going to turn on once you make a decision from that energetically, emotionally neutral space. And don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of your brain turning on, because your brain is not where you're making the decisions. Trust that neutrality. Trust that neutralness. So meditation, cleaning your house, or working out, something that's going to distract your brain. That is when you're going to make those decisions. I've been working out for an hour and all I can think about is like getting off this fucking machine or whatever it is. Oh, do I like this decision I have to make? Do I want to do this or this? Okay. I want to do this. Okay. Yep. I'm going to do it. So trust the moments of clarity. Your brain's going to turn right back on. I'm going to reiterate it. Your brain's going to turn right back on and go, but if we do that, then this could happen and that could happen and this could happen and that could happen. Trust the moments of emotional clarity to make those decisions, okay? So I hope that made sense, John Michelle. I hope that gave you some clarity or insight about you. I hope it was validating information. You are somebody who has a lot of consistencies. So really know who you are and really embrace who you are. You are not here to people please. You are not here to show that you have value. You just know you do. You have nothing to prove to anyone. You do have an emotional wave that you are always on. You have great manifestation powers. You have inspiration from the internal. You inspire yourself, which hell yeah, dude, do it. I mean, that's a great what writer does. Great writer takes inspiration from themselves, from their life, right? It's not external, it's internal. You are an intuitive. You put a lot of pressure on yourself. You know who you are. Like, trust all of that. Okay. So I hope that made sense, Jean-Michel. Let me know in the comment section if it did. But thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really do appreciate it. And then Mo, oh, yes. Yeah, I'm so glad. And we just touched the literal tip of the iceberg here. There's so much more to talk about if you're ever interested in that. By either submitting a donation or you can do a private reading here. If you're interested, on my website is how you can book a private reading. All right, Mo, what type of reading? Nope. I think we're doing human design. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing, but let me know if that is correct here. If you are doing human design, you need your birth date, including the year, the time of birth, and your city and state or the city and country that you were born in. Yes, human design. It's my favorite. I love it so much. I'm so happy you guys wanted to do human design today. I would like a reading, but couldn't figure out exactly how. Debbie, thank you for asking. So you're going to go ahead and click this picture right here. When you click this picture, you're going to notice there's a pop-up that happens with my picture again, like right here, something like that. Click my picture again. So click my picture here, click my picture there. When you get to my profile, you're going to see a link in my bio. Click the link in my bio and choose Linktree. From the Linktree, you can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get your donation in. It doesn't matter which way. You can use any of them. Happy soon-to-be birthday in 2 days. Oh, I love a Libra. I love a Libra. Thanks, I'll try. Let me know if you have any troubles, okay? You are very welcome. Make sure, Mo, on your birthday, on the 29th, what is that, on Monday? Yes, Monday. Come back. I'm on between 9:30 a.m., usually to around 2 p.m. Eastern time. So come back. I'll give you an additional minute on your birthday, okay? For any reading that you want. But it is a $15 donation then too, just full disclosure. Julia, go ahead and click my picture here. Boop. Click my picture again when the pop-up happens. Thank you for the follow as well. Mo, thank you for the follow too. Get to my profile by clicking my picture here, clicking my picture again when it pops up. Click the Linktree link. When you click the link in the bio, select Linktree. You can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, you can use my website. All right. Sorry about that. It looks like somebody else was interested in a reading as well. 31. Go Birds. Just not against my Lions. Just not against my Lions. Done and done. Wonderful. I did not come through yet, Julia. So let me see. As soon as it comes through, I will definitely get you on the list. Lions. Yes, the Lions are looking good. They're looking good. I love them. Okay, so I'm going to share your screen. If you ever want to watch this reading again so you don't forget the information we shared today, I do record on YouTube. Remember today's date, and your timestamp is 2 hours, 19 minutes. 2 hours, 19 minutes. Julia came through. You are next, my friend. Thank you, Julia. Woo, girl. I hope it's okay to call you Mo, because that's what your name is here, so I hope that's okay. But Mo, you got a chart that's very open chart. You got a lot going on, my friend. Now, just to reiterate very quickly for anyone who's new here, who has not heard my recap here, there's two sides to your chart. There is the red side of your chart. There is the black side of your chart. The red side of your chart is correlated with the red lines in your chart, not the red chakra. Don't worry about that color. It doesn't exist. The red lines, though. This is formulated at 88 days before your birth. That's when they say the soul imprints on your body about the third trimester, or whenever 88 days is from your birth date. This is your subconscious. This is the things you're naturally gifted at. These are the things that people see more clearly about you than you see about you. The black side of your chart is formulated with the black lines in the chart. If you have red and black, just means you have gate 11 on both sides. The black lines are formulated at the exact moment of your birth. This is your conscious side to you. These are the things that you understand about yourself. That is conscious to you, okay? Thank you, Spiral Still Point, for the follow. So these are where you know about yourself. Conscious, unconscious. The shapes in here are centers or chakras. We call them centers in human design. Where you have white in your chart is where you take in and absorb from external sources. You amplify it up in your body like shaking a pop can. Once you are shaking that pop can, what happens when you open it? It explodes, right? So you're reflecting it back out at other people. You're taking it in, you're amplifying it, and you're reflecting it back out at others, okay? You are also open to conditioning in these areas. You're open to conditioning. So what it means to be conditioned is that every day we're conditioned. We are growing up from our parents teaching us stuff, society, friends, classmates, teachers. We have been conditioned from the moment we arrived on this planet. Now, to decondition can take up to 7 years, and there's a lot that you probably do need to decondition from. And girl, you're not alone. Let me show you me. I'm the same. I have a lot of openness too, a lot of white on my chart too. So these are the things that you need to understand. Like you have nothing to prove to other people. You have nothing to prove to other people. You feel like you do, but you do not. Okay. You're also a true empath. We're going to talk about that just for a moment. Let's talk about your type of energy. There's 5 different types: generator, manifester, manifesting generator, projector, hi, hello, and the reflector. Your type is the type of the generator. What makes you a generator is your sacral definition, this second to bottom square. This is the energy center in the body. Bethany, thank you so much for the follow. This is the energy center in your body. This is where you get the pick up and go. This is where you have constant access to energy. You are designed to wake up with all the energy that you're going to need for that day. You also need to understand that you need to do work that inspires you. Because if you're not doing work that inspires you, you're going to burn out. You're going to crash and burn. Burnout is a real medical condition, period. Okay. Now, when you're doing inspired work, you can work. You can be like, I got this. I'm doing it. I'm so excited. Like, I got it. Oh, it's so good. You can work all day long and not feel like you worked at all, as long as you are inspired to do the work that you're doing. Being a generator means that you also might have trouble going to sleep at night because you may not have exerted all of the energy you woke up with. And this is for any generator, manifesting generator, or a everyday generator, if you will. Yep, I negotiated a 4-day work week to recover from my non-inspirational job. Yes, girl. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Because you need it. You need it. But when you have this energy that's built up, that's not being used, you struggle to go to sleep. So my recommendation for any of my generator types that are struggling to sleep is either meditate, read a physical book. I mean it. I mean, get a book out that has pages you can turn and read that motherfucker, okay? Until you're nodding off, you're rereading that paragraph 17 times and not absorbing anything you just read. Or you can do low-level exercises where it's not causing any adrenaline to come in. It's just exerting energy. So floor yoga or chair yoga. It's something that's very easy. You're not getting endorphins. So that is what it means to be a generator. So if you're, that's exactly what I do. Fall asleep in the book. And that's the way you're supposed to fall asleep. Generators that go to sleep before their body is ready to sleep, before they're nodding off, quote unquote, watching TV, because you guys aren't watching, that's background noise. You're doing something else while that TV is on. But you're nodding off, that's your body saying we're ready for bed. So don't go to bed till you're nodding off. And if you need to speed it or speed that up, read that book like you do. Again, to respond is your strategy. That is how you work with your type of energy, which again is the generator. When you work with your type of energy through response, again, it's as simple as waking up, hearing a bird singing outside your window and smiling. It is as simple as that. You respond every day. Like, for example, when you were scrolling on TikTok and you saw my live and you're like, ooh, I want a reading. Boom, responded. You did it. It's that simple. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Sacred Spark. It's as simple as that. I don't want you to overcomplicate it. I want you to understand that response is not just a human interaction. It's not you just responding to humans. It's you responding to your entire environment, wherever you are. You have a pet that comes in, your cat comes in and they're rubbing up on you and you're like, you just wait a little bit, let me give you lovin's. And they start rubbing you on the face with their face because it's the cutest thing any cat can do to anybody. It's just the best. Just giving you that love. It's just as simple as that. It's like my cat came in, rubbed up on me, I picked him up. Boom, responded. Now, when you're making major life choices, major life decisions, you need to rely on your gut. Your gut will never steer you wrong. That is your sacral center. So when people ask you what type is your human design, you're going to say, I'm a sacral generator. I am a splenic projector. You are a sacral generator. So when you have sacral definition, you are designed to make in moment decisions. You are somebody who can say, yep, I want that, and go get it. All right. You do not need to wait out any emotional waves, even though you may have been called a drama queen your whole life, because you are literally taking in other people's emotions, amplifying them in your body and reflecting them back out of you. So you get labeled the emotional one. So you are able to trust your gut, know the sacral noises of, yep, I want to do that, or nope, I don't want to do that. Trust in the sacral noises, trust in your gut to make the right decisions for you. So you're a generator who needs to do inspired work, who is here to respond to their environment, who is here to trust their gut when making decisions. But Mo, it looks like she goes, this is accurate. And then she is the drama. Drama. You are the drama. I am too, even though we are not really the drama. We just take in the drama. We amplify it. You are very welcome, Mo. Now, just to reiterate, we only scratched the surface. This is literally the tip of the iceberg. We can talk about your personality type. We can talk about why your soul has reincarnated at this time to learn whatever lesson it's supposed to learn. I can tell you when you are in the right places, when you're not in the right places. I can tell you about the intricacies of your chart, which is the Chinese I Ching, which is the gates and the numbers in the chart. We can talk about the chakras in the chart. There is so much information. The variables, which is the numbers besides the head. There's information to talk about. So if you're ever interested in more, we have more to talk about. But Julia, we are going to move on to you. But Mo, thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. And Jean-Michel, welcome back. But Julia, what type of reading are we doing for you? Are you wanting a human design reading as well? Julia 13, you're so cute. Yes, in-depth human design reading. I did see that. Perfection. Let's do it. So Julia, we just need your birth date, including the year. I love human design too. So it looks like you are already it looks like you could be versed. I don't know how well it is in human design. Is there anything specific that you want to know about your human design, since you are already somebody who seems to know their human design? What time were you born, my friend? Not well versed at all. Okay, perfect. So we can talk about your type, what it means, your authority center, and your strategy. Just do your thing. Perfect. Is that AM or PM? Okay, perfect. All righty. You need to learn to love yourself if you haven't got there already. Loving yourself is going to help with a lot of different things for you specifically. Everyone needs to learn to love themselves. It's not just you. But for you having the gate 10 defined, which is the gate of stop, which is the gate of love of self, it is going to really, sheesh. It's just going to make you feel like you know who you are a lot better, okay? Because you don't have a good sense of self. You really sample other people's personalities and try to like kind of cherry pick from those personalities of like what I liked about that personality, what I'm going to absorb about that personality, and what I'm going to leave behind. Currently struggling with that right now. So you're going to be okay. Once you learn how to love yourself, you will never lose it. Coming from somebody who also has a lot going on in gate 10. This is my chart. I have gate 10 on both sides. I have literally gate 10 3 times. I have gate 10 in Uranus on both sides. I have gate 10 in Saturn as well. So 2 right here, 1 over here. So I got a lot going on. I got a big lesson with gate 10. So just know, I feel you. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are new, who have not seen the chart yet, there is 2 sides to the chart. There's a red side, there's a black side. The red side of the chart correlates the red lines in your chart formulated 88 days before your birth. That is when they say the soul imprints upon the body, about 88 days before your birth. Now, the black side of your chart correlates with the black lines in the chart, and that's formulated at the exact moment of your birth. If you have black and red, it just means you have gate 35 on both sides, your conscious side, which is the black side, and the red side, which is the unconscious side. The black side is the things that you understand about yourself. They're tangible to you. You get it. It's very like I see that about me. Where the red side is subconscious. So other people see this more clearly than you do. And it's also where your natural gifts lie as well. Okay. So let's talk about your aura type. Your aura type is the manifesting generator. Remember, in the white places is where you take in information, you absorb it, you amplify it in the body, and you reflect it back out at others. So that's why you're sampling people's personalities, because this is your G center, or the center of self. And then also the heart is saying that you're trying to prove yourself. You try to prove yourself, you don't need to. Decondition from that. It takes 7 years to fully decondition, but on year 4, and it gets easier and easier as the time goes on. Okay, it's not like a full like misery for 7 years and then you get out of it. It gets better and better as time goes on. You have nothing to prove to anyone. Period. You got nothing to prove to anyone, Julia. But you are a manifesting generator. What that means is that you have your throat chakra, your throat center, either directly connected to a motor center, which is your heart, your solar plexus or your emotional center, your root center, and the sacral center. You have a direct connection from the throat right to the emotional center. So you are what's known as an emotional manifesting generator. Now, my manifesting generators have a superpower. You have a superpower, and that not everybody has. You are somebody who can manifest things into your reality. You have a powerful punch with your words. Your words are powerful. I love that. Yeah, emotional manifesting. So interesting. Just to clarify, you're an emotional manifesting generator. That's very important. The generator part, because what's the generator part is the sacral part. A traditional manifester does not have sacral definition. So you are the best of both worlds. You are a manifester and a generator. You have to do work that inspires you. So if I daydream and really feel that scenario, I can yes, Julia, you probably already have. You probably already have manifested that in your life. As long as you feel it like it's here, like you have it, like you've obtained it, you will get that in your reality. Yes, absolutely. I definitely have. And that's real. That is 100% real, my friend. But you are here to be careful with your words, but you're also here to do work that inspires, that makes you happy, that makes you go, yep, I want to do that. Yep. Now, the things that you have to understand about this energy is that when you're vibing low or you're vibing high, you could accidentally manifest something. So again, really pay attention to your words, pay attention to the feelings you have behind those words, because they pack a motherfucking punch. When you have sacral definition, it means you have all the energy from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. You wake up with all the energy you are going to need. That is why you need to do inspirational work that inspires you personally, because you have enough energy to work your 9 to 5, come home, walk the dog, cook the dinner, wash up the kids, take care of the household, and then sit down and then nod off, right? Debbie said, I had problems trying to set an appointment. I tried 3 times. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Give me like a minute and a half, Debbie. Okay, we'll talk about it. But when you are here to respond, because that's what you're here to do, you're here to respond to your environment. Just know, like, you do it every day naturally. You take in any situation you have and you're responding to it, whether you are responding by taking action or you're responding just by like laughing at something, like your dog came in and they did a somersault and now they're rubbing their back on the ground and they're wiggling their butt and you're laughing. That's a response. It's as easy as that. I literally do work, go home and walk the dogs and cook the dinner, do all the things, and you have energy to do it. You have the energy to do it. Now, when you are an emotional anything, emotional projector, emotional manifester, emotional manifesting generator, you are always on an emotional wave. You're always up and down and all around with your emotions, okay? It's really important to know and to note that you are not designed for in-moment decisions. You have to wait for emotional clarity before you make any decisions. You cannot make a moment right away. You can tell somebody, hey, I really think I like this idea. Do you mind if I get back with you in like, I don't know, give me like 2 days, 3 days? And they're like, yeah, take all the time you need. Chef's kiss. It's a green flag. Does not mean you're going to do the thing or make the decision that they want you to make, but it is a green flag to say, I could work here. I could do this thing. But you're going to wait out the emotional wave by either meditating, cleaning your house, or by working out, something, whatever it is that distracts your brain from thinking about this thing over and over and over and over again. Distract your brain in however you see fit. Once you realize, like, hey, I'm not thinking about this thing a million times. Do I want to make that choice? Or Trust in that moment of clarity, the uh-huhs or the uh-uhs. Once you make your decision, your brain is going to turn on and go, but if we do that, then this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and that could happen, and then this could happen, and then all the things, and then is this the right decision? Trust the moments of clarity. Trust the moments of clarity, because the moments of clarity is going to point you in the right direction. Your brain's going to confuse you because it's going to turn right back on. But trust in when you have that moment of clarity, you're going to do it. It's an experiment. You're going to work for it. You're going to let it work for you and see how it works. Julia also said, no, I'm not. I need to have time first, right? You can't make in-moment decisions, right? Julia also said, I have to let it settle in myself first, then I decide. Absolutely. So keep doing it. If you need to speed up anything, go ahead and work out, clean your house, or meditate. So whatever it is that distracts your mind. If cooking is something that gets you into like this otherworldly, like I'm really cool, I'm chill, I'm relaxing, I'm just like meditating by cooking, that's a real thing too. Okay, so you can make your decisions any way that you can clear your mind. Julia said, thank you so much. You're wonderful. Love your energy. Love you. Thank you, Julia, so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting that donation. I really do appreciate it. Let me see here. Now, Debbie, I don't know if I know what that means. Other than CEO entrepreneur born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Oh, it's kisses. I'm like, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can fucking suck it. Suck their blood, fuck their wives. Come on, Jeff, do it. I think I messed up the end there, but either way. Let me take a look here, Debbie, for you, because I don't know if I have it on for Saturdays. That might be the issue here for the website. So let me just take a gander. Because I might have it just set to... No, I should have it available. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, why you couldn't book it. What issue were you running into? Because there should be availability on my website to book it. Yes, and try to tip also. What was the encounter that wouldn't let you pay? Was there, because sometimes at the bottom of certain people's phones, I don't know if it's an Android problem or an iPhone problem, I'm not sure, but there's like my contact me or whatever, like message me or whatever at the bottom that makes it hard to like actually pay. But if you scroll up a little bit more and like hold it, you can press it. So let me know if that was the issue or what the issue was. It just wouldn't go through. Was it like stopping the payment? Because that's very odd. Could be your bank stopping the payment, possibly. I'm not sure why it just wouldn't go through. But Debbie, you can also try PayPal or Venmo if you have Venmo or PayPal. Those are two options on my link tree that you can utilize if you still are interested in having a reading, since the website's not won't let you pay for it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if this is a banking issue or what. Like, are you getting an email to say like why it's not coming through? I wonder. You're not stupid, Debbie. No, I don't like that. Quit it. Don't talk to my friend like that. You stop it. You're not dumb at all. It's not you problem. It's not. It might be the bank stopping it. It might be, I literally don't know what else it could be other than the bank stopping it. But it's not you being stupid. I won't hear it. I won't hear it, Debbie. You can do it. I know you can. Hey, Jen. How are you? I haven't seen you in a second. You missed my giant rant on the government. I had a huge rant about the government for a second there. I'm all right. Can't complain. I wish I was in earlier. That's okay. I've actually started my lives even earlier than 11 a.m. I've been starting them at like 9:30 a.m. recently. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun doing like a 4.5 hour live because I'm still ending around 2 p.m. And guys, we are waiting on the next donation. I know somebody is trying to get their donation in now, but it is first come, first serve. So if you guys are interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your donation to get your reading underway. $15 get you a 5-minute reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, which we've been doing a lot today, which is my favorite reading. So it's been such a fun day for me. It's always fun. Like I make it seem like the others are a drag. They're not. Everything is fun. I love everything I do. But I have a real special like place in my heart for human design. And today seems like a really big human design day, which is a rare day. So I'm just extra excited. Hi, Annalise. But this is really exciting. So we did human design and we've been doing astrology readings as well. So if you're interested in any of those readings, let me know by submitting your $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Human design, you can do my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. You can do PayPal or Venmo. And it looks like I can really just speak freely after I got this board up. Jen, I got you. Thank you so much. All right, Jen, what type of reading are we doing for you? Hi, Steph. Welcome in, my friend. Sure. Is there any one we want to get in contact with specifically, or who do we want to get in contact? It should be my question. All right, Debbie, you did it. You did it, Debbie. It came through. It was my anniversary with Scott. Perfect. We'll see what he has to say. Are you sure? Jen, that's very kind. Okay, we'll let Debbie go first because since she's been trying. You're super sweet. Debbie, we're going to have you first. So whenever you come back in the room, just let me know that you're here. We'll get your reading underway. Hey, Nick. Thank you, Jen. That was super kind. Oh, no, she doesn't have to do that really, but mine would be human design. Okay, we'll do yours right now. What is your date of birth, including your year? I need your time of birth. If you don't have an exact time, just let me know. We can see what's going on. And the city and state or the city and country that you were born in. I'm just like vibing. I'm just happy. Just straight up vibes. It feels nice. All righty. Wow, Debbie. Wow, your chart's so interesting. You have so much openness in your chart. And when I say openness this time, I mean it in a little bit of a different way because you have literally 3 completely open centers. So let me show you. Oh, first, before I do that, let me record. Your timestamp's going to be like 2 hours and 46 minutes, 47 minutes, something like that. There we go. So just as a quick recap, red means it's your subconscious side. It is the things you're naturally gifted at. It's the things that people see you more clearly than you see yourself. It's in regards to the lines, not the chakras, just the lines. The black side of your chart is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. This is the things that are you're conscious to, you're tangible to. The shapes in here are centers. They're based off the Hindu chakra system. And what we're going to talk about really quickly before we start your timer is how much openness you have in your chart. So this is something. When you have coloration on your chart, that means it's defined. That's what it's called in human design terms, defined. When it's having one activation, like your heart has gate 26 defined, but the heart itself is white, this means undefined. So defined is colored, undefined has an activation, but no coloration. And then you have a completely open solar plexus, a completely open root center, and a completely open head center. So Debbie, you got ADHD. You got ADHD and you are a true empath. So let's talk about your chart here. You are the type of the generator. What it means to be a generator means that you have the sacral center defined in your chart. When you have the sacral center defined, it means that you have all the energy that you need to wake up with every time you wake up. Anytime you are doing uninspired work, you're going to limit your energy. Anytime you do inspired work, you're going to enhance your energy. When I talk about inspired work, it's work you want to be doing. It's work that makes you happy. It's work that makes you feel like it's worth it. That is what they're talking about here. Okay, so doing the work that's worth it to you is going to bring more energy, more abundance, more goodness coming in for you. Okay. Oh, hi, Heidi. She's a projector, and all your offsprings are projector too. I'm a projector as well. We're only 20% of the population. But when you have the generator energy here, you are here to do, again, anything that inspires you. You have all the energy to do all the things, but you do need to exert all of your energy or you're going to struggle going to sleep. You're going to struggle going to sleep. So this is something that is really important for you to know, that in order for you to sleep, you need to be nodding off. That's your body saying we're ready. Anytime you go to bed early, that's going to be a real hindrance for you because it's going to be really tough for you to go to sleep. You're tossing and turning to 3 o'clock in the morning. You got to wake up at 6 and now you're frustrated and now you're irritated. So making sure that you're not going to bed before your body's telling you it's time. Reading a book is going to help expand that. Meditation, and also doing low-level activities such as chair yoga or floor yoga, not anything exerting lots of energy. Your strategy is to respond. You are here to respond to your environment. You are here to respond to your environment. I want to really stress environment because people think, oh, you just need to respond to other humans. No. You can respond to your animals. You can respond to your phone. You can respond to clicking on Netflix and finding a movie you like. Like it's all in your environment. You could be hungry driving down the road and you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. Oh, awesome. There's a sign for Culver's. Fuck yeah, I'm going to eat some Culver's, which is a fast food restaurant. I don't know if it's nationwide or Midwestern, but either way. Or you look at that sign for Culver's and you're like, I don't need a butter burger. I don't want fast food. No, thank you. And you're driving away. It's as simple as that. I don't want you to put any pressure on it. You're literally responding every day naturally anyways. So that is how you work with the energy of the generator. You're here to respond to your environment. And when you feel like, yep, I like that, I'm going to do that. That is when you make decisions. Your sacral definition here, your sacral center is your authority center. Human design is called an authority center. Your strategy and your authority work in tandem with each other. Thank you, Jennifer, for the follow. They work in tandem together so that you know you're making the right decision. First, you're responding. There's a thing here. Do I want to do it? Go do it. Do not do it. These are the guttural noises. That is how you know what is meant for you and what is not meant for you. Trust your gut, Debbie. Debbie, your gut is everything. Your gut's never going to lead you astray. It's never going to invite you into things that you don't need to be invited to. You are somebody who can literally sit down and be like, my gut is saying no. That's a no for me, dog. You are also an intuitive. So you have your splenic center defined. This is your splenic center right here. Your splenic center is your intuition center and your instinctual center. So you are a naturally intuitive person. Now you have gate 57 in your chart. Gate 57 in Mars, which is your motivating factors, is the gate of intuitive clarity. You are an intuitive, period. You're a natural empath because you take in these areas in your chart, you amplify and you reflect back out, right? You are reflecting other people's emotions back at them. You are taking in everyone's emotions around you, being the one to mix it all up in your body and reflect it back out. Excuse me. You are a natural empath. It's important for you to release this energy every day, saying like, this does not belong to me. This does not belong to me. This does not belong to me. Your heart being undefined means that you try to prove yourself. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to prove to anyone. And the more that you understand, like, I don't have anything to prove to anyone, the more your confidence is going to get up, the more you're going to feed into the healthy part of your ego, the more that you're going to really understand that you are worthy just the way you are, period. So Debbie, I hope this made sense. I hope this was validating information. Thank you so much for doing your due diligence and getting this reading, getting your donation in. I know that was a little difficult for you, but I really, really appreciate that you kept it up and you got your donation in. So thank you so much. And I do hope this gave you some insight to why you are the way that you are. I hope that it gave you some validation about who you are. All right. Thank you, Heidi. Yes, it's a $15 donation. You're going to click on my picture here. Bloop. You're going to click on my picture again. Bloop. It's going to take you to my profile. When you're in my profile, take a look. There's a link in my bio. When you click the link, choose Linktree. You can do Venmo, you can do PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get your donation in. Right now, we do have Jen. Jen, thank you so much for your patience. Let's go ahead and get your mediumship reading with Scott underway. Let me know that you're here and paying attention before we start, because I don't want to do your reading without you. There she is. Your timestamp, my friend, is 2 hours and 55 minutes. So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths while we get in connection here. All right, Spirit, this is for Jen. Getting in contact with Scott. Getting in contact with Scott. Getting in contact with Scott. I feel like, I don't know if you poured yourself a glass of wine, but what I'm seeing is like a candle being lit, pouring yourself a glass of wine, and I feel like putting on like there was a movie being played. Like that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is wine, candle, and like watching either your favorite show or your favorite movie. I can't really tell what's on the TV. There's something like the TV is on. So I don't know if that's how you spent your anniversary, but he's showing me this scene essentially of you with, I feel like there was 2 glasses, but only one that had like wine in it. So like maybe you try to serve his energy as well. If you have not done this, do it this weekend. Get 2 glasses of wine. You can pour him a glass, pour yourself a glass and drink it. Like he'll just absorb it, right? Light him a candle. Watch your favorite movie, your guys' both your favorite movies, favorite shows, whatever. Like that's, I just feel like a connection here with that. And I feel like that's how he's going to feel honored by you as well if you have not already done that. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Heidi, I got you. Thank you so much. But he makes me feel like there's something here with like, I feel like I'm trying to comfort you. Yes, it does. Our first date, we drank wine. Oh, I love that. So get a glass of wine. Absolutely. Pour him a glass too. You can just leave it out overnight for him. You can dump it out in the morning. But there's just this feeling of like comforting you. So I don't know if like on your anniversary, you were crying or you were really unconsolable or just really down and missing him at this time. But I do feel like I'm trying to console. I feel like he always brings in an article of clothing that I don't know if you have or not. But I feel like you might have been wearing something of his or smelling something of his at this time, where it just looks like a hoodie to me. Looks like an oversized hoodie. So feel free to wear his hoodie. Feel free to smell that hoodie, because that smell is such a memory, like bringer forther. I don't know how to say it, but it brings memories to the surface. But I just feel like lighting a candle for him with this candle. I don't know if you've already lit this candle and that's already something you've already done, or you're going to light or continue to light candles. But I would make, like, I don't know why I'm seeing, oh God, what's the pink stone? What is it called? Rose quartz. I would take rose quartz and I would just put like a heart shape around the candles or around the place that you have your candle set up. I would get a lot of them and just like do that, because there's something here with like helping healing and soothing this loss, this grief, with more love, like putting love inside yourself, absorbing that love, all of that. Carol, are you here? I don't know if that's Carol. No, it's not Carol. Sorry, I thought my friend Carol was here for a second. Um, It's just really about I miss him so much. Oh, you poor thing. What I'm really seeing is like you on the couch with like the most comfiest blanket that you have, like really just like sitting. I see you sitting, like hopefully I can show it to you. I can see you sitting on the couch, like in this position, like leaning up against the back of the chair with this really comfy blanket and just like doing this thing and just really snuggling up with it. I see you doing that as well. I don't know again if that's something you've already been doing and he's just showing me that. Or if it's just like showing like the cuddle, like getting you guys cuddly together, even though it's with a blanket and not with him. It's still like, I still feel like his presence is there. I still feel like that's me with his body pillow. Is that what you're holding on to? All right, because that might be it. His parents gave it to me. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy they gave that to you. Absolutely. I feel like that's your guys' cuddle right now. Like that's what you can do to get that cuddle going. And that's probably where the smell is coming from as well, is probably this body pillow, not the sweater. But it just feels like it's attached to me. It feels like it's part of me. Like that's probably why the sweater came in, or the hoodie came in. It's really more of a hoodie that I'm seeing in my mind's eye, but it's probably the body pillow. It's just like the sense of like, he's never going to leave you. He's never going to leave you. I still have his hoodie and hold on to it. Okay, so it was the hoodie. Okay, good. So I would wear that hoodie when you go on your little like living room date with him. If you want to serve him a plate of food as well, if you decide to cook or something, serve him a plate. Because it's all about like him being part of your ancestry, right? Even though he's not your blood, he is love, right? So bring him into your ancestry by giving him a portion of food, pour him a glass of wine, light your candle, get your body pillow, get the hoodie, get the cuddles, watch that movie, whatever it is. For some reason, practical magic's coming in, but practical magic is specifically for my friend who lost their mom, my real life friend who lost their mom, but that's coming in as well. So if that was your favorite movie with him too, that's fucking rad because it's a great fucking movie. Otherwise, Jen, whatever movie it is that's your favorite movies, okay? But I would definitely like make a date. Make yourself a spiritual date. I know this sounds silly. I hope it doesn't sound silly, really. But I would do it because it feels very comforting. It feels very therapeutic. It feels very cathartic to me. It feels very healing, honestly. It really does. So, Jen, I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for getting your mediumship reading underway here today. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that made sense. Thanks for being here, my friend. And again, I'm so sorry for the loss of Scott. It does. Thank you. You're very welcome. All right, we are going to do Heidi. Heidi, I think, wanted to do human design. Heidi, let me know if that was correct, that you want to do human design. And if so, give me your birth date, including the year, the time of birth, and your city and state, and the city and country that you were born in if you were not born in the States. If you're born in the States, just city and state. Anything, actually. I didn't know you did everything. I do a lot. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. What would you like to do? Because it's your donation, so it's your choice. What is most intriguing to you? So psychic readings are topical. You give me the topic, I give you the information, right? So if you have a topic. Mediumship, I do a little bit differently than everyone else on the internet seems to do, it seems. Said the word seems a lot. I do a direct evidential mediumship. So you tell me who you want to get in contact with. I provide you the evidence of who I have here. It should line up perfectly that this is the person that I'm asking for. Then I provide you with some messages. Okay. So it's called evidential mediumship. That's what any good medium should be doing, is evidential, but I do a direct connection. That's what makes mine a little bit different, is you tell me who I connect with through the relationship to you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife. They don't have a traditional relationship with you. Just give me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. But if you have a topic you want to know about, go ahead and let me know what the topic is. That's going to be me channeling a message and the cards. All right, let's get your mom on the horn. All right, your timestamp, because I record all these readings so you can watch them anytime you would like. It's going to be 3 hours and 5 minutes. 3 hours and 5 minutes. What I'm going to do for a moment is I'm going to sit here. I'm going to take a meditative breath. Once I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when I'm going to start the timer. And guys, after Heidi, we don't have anyone else. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. All right, Spirit, this is for Heidi. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Heidi's mom. So I got a couple things right away. First, I did hear Heidi Ho. So I feel like, I don't know if she used that as like a loving nickname or she was just like playful with you, but I feel like it was a term of endearment from her. You can let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. I also, and I'm not really good with names, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a no, but I heard Heidi Ho, so I got to tell you what I hear. Yes, she did. Okay, good. We got it right. Woo! I'm really bad with names, so that's really validating for me. I also get like my stomach being highlighted. I'm very much noticing my stomach. So she might have had some sort of stomach issue, whether she had a stomach cancer, IBS, anxiety in her stomach. I feel like she had digestive issues though. Thanks, Jen, for being here in the Heart Me and Hi. Because it's being very highlighted to me. Like, I don't know what's going on. Stints in her stomach and her digestive tract, because stints are usually the heart from my understanding, but I don't have a vast knowledge of stints, so they might go there too. But I know about cardio stints. But I'm getting a lot of stomach, so the stints might be the stomach here. Gosh, she makes me feel so fun. She makes me feel really creative. Like, I don't know if she was an artist or a painter. It was for her veins, for her legs. Interesting. Because I was getting a lot of like stomach though. Interesting. Yeah, stints usually come in through the legs. To expand the veins. But either way, I'm not going to concentrate on that. What I'm going to concentrate on is creative. Like, she makes me feel like she was really creative. I don't know if she was like an artist, did art, was a writer, was somebody who just had a lot of like ideas and like would make them a reality. I get a lot of creative energy with her. Let me know if that makes sense here with her creativity. She makes me feel so much fun. I just feel fun. She loved doing art with grandkids. Oh, she just makes me feel like she was so much, like she was just a pure joy. Like, I feel like everybody loved her. I feel like she was matriarchal. I feel like people like would gravitate towards her. Maybe the kids would be like, that's my favorite grandma. She just feels so much fun. I feel like she was always doing something different too. I feel like going to her house was either like, we're going to do something, we're going to go to this museum, we're going to go to the science hands-on museum, we're going to go hang out here, we're going to hang out. Like, I feel like she had a lot like she wanted to do and she did do. She doesn't make me feel like a homebody at all. She makes me feel like she talked to everyone on the block. She knew her neighbors, like she knew her community. I feel like she was really like hands-on. Let me know if this is making sense by yes, no, or I don't know. You don't need prompts for it. You can just say yes, no, I don't know anytime it makes sense or doesn't make sense, or you don't know if it makes sense. I just get so much laughter with her. If she was that outgoing, I didn't know. Okay. She just makes me feel like she was doing things. But to me, I get a lot of laughter with her. Like laughing away the pain, laughing away, mostly laughing away the pain. So she might have had a life that was like when she was younger, like traumatic, stressful. Maybe she wanted to do things that I will do now. Yeah, absolutely do those things. But I feel like she did have a traumatic growing up, like a traumatic childhood. And I feel like she laughed through that because I just get a lot of joy with her. I think she's just excitable. I think she's just very excited right now. I think that maybe that's the energy I'm reading. It's just like, I feel so excited. Because I feel like with her energy, with all this joy coming through, there's also this underlying feeling of like she knows where she wasn't perfect. She knows like she might have dabbled with, I want to say like she might have dabbled a little bit in alcohol, but I don't know if she had a problem. She didn't make me feel like she had a problem. She might have just been like a casual drinker. But you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but she doesn't feel like she had a problem. She feels like she was a casual drinker though. But I just feel like this, no, she didn't have a problem. Good, because that's not how it feels. She doesn't feel like she has a problem. She just feels like she had a casual, like, we having a glass of wine today, like, type of drinker. But even so, like, there's things that I feel like she made mistakes upon, maybe upon like growing up and things. Wine in a box. Ah, that's hilarious. She's like, give me a glass of wine, because that's specifically what was coming through is wine. Oh, we didn't get any messages. The time went away so fast. Spirit and Mom, do you have any messages for Heidi? I hear you're her mini me. She's like, that's my, like, you might look like her. You might have your mannerisms. Like, she makes me feel like you guys are like the same. Like, you look like her. Like, you are her mini me. Like, you are her kindred soul, kindred spirit type of thing. But she makes me feel like there's something here with doubt. Like, don't doubt yourself. Like, you got this. Like, you are intelligent and you are savvy and you make me feel like, she makes me feel like you are a problem solver. Like, you can solve issues. Like, don't worry about things. So just keep moving one foot in front of the other. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make them, but you are going to solve them too. Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear from her. Oh, I'm so glad. You got this, Heidi. You got this. There's no such thing as perfection. You're going to make mistakes, but you are going to be okay. All right, Heidi, don't dwell on them. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You are very welcome, Heidi, anytime. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad that we could connect with your mom. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it so much. And Kesha, thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next donation. If you're interested, let me know by sending in the donation of $15 for a 5-minute reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings are all what I offer. So if you're interested in that, feel free to get the donation in and you get the reading, the next reading. First come, first serve. Sorry, sometimes with mediumship, the time just goes so quick that I didn't realize I was running out of time and I didn't do the messages. Because the evidence is so crucial and so important for any mediumship reading. You shouldn't just be asking for messages. You should be like, okay, I'm asking for my mom, and they should be supplying like concrete details. Like, this is who I have here. And it should make sense that it's your mom. So really, when you're doing mediumship with anybody, make sure you're going to an evidential medium. Guys, I love my job. I love what I do. Thank you guys so much for giving me the ability to do this job and to like share my gifts with you guys. Like, it's literally the honor of my life that I get to do this work. It truly, truly is. I'm not at all exaggerating. Like, it really is the honor of my life, no matter what type of reading you want. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Heidi says we appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for saying that. Mwah. Right back at you. Oh, girl, shoot. I'm just silly. All right, guys. Well, how's your Saturday going while we are hanging out? I hope everyone's doing good. Guys, don't forget, on October 18th. Mark it in your calendars now because it's like 2-3 weeks away. We are doing another nationwide No Kings type protest to protest the current government, the Cheeto guy. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp, by the way. It's good to be silly. Absolutely it is. But we are doing a protest here, a nationwide protest. If you are against your neighbors being taken off the streets, if you're against these tariffs, if you're against, them taking away access to voting rights for women and trans people, if you're against them villainizing the LGBTQ community, fuck them, right? Not the LGBT, but like the people who are weaponizing them or like scapegoating them. Fuck them, not the LGBT. We love them. We love the gays and the theys and the thems and the girls and sometimes the guys. It depends on if they're woke. But either way, go ahead and make your voice heard. October 18th. It's important that you guys find your protest spot in your city, the nearby city, so that you can have your voice heard. The more pressure we put on the government, the better off we're going to be. The more we're going to keep our rights, because they tried to strip us of our First Amendment rights just recently this week. Do not forget that they tried to do last Friday is to take away our constitutional right of freedom of speech. They've been attacking the press, which is, again, freedom of speech, freedom of press. Do not be oppressed by these motherfuckers. We have the power. And in order for us to have the power, we need to show up. It's a Saturday, guys. It's not even going to mess with your work week. It is a Saturday. But I do think you guys should, if you work for a corporation, a major corporation, maybe consider a strike for them. Striking at work, because the oligarchs are getting us into this situation just as much. But yes, protests. And if you want to find your local protest, the first link in my link tree is mobilize.us. That is how you can find your local protest. I have it very simple for you. Check out that first link to find your local protest so that you can stand up for your right. It is your right to assemble peacefully. It is your right to have your voice heard. And keep pressing them on the Epstein files. Keep pressing them motherfuckers on the Epstein files. That man, that Cheeto, is a PDF file and a rapist and a felon. Don't ever forget it, and keep putting pressure on it. Because the more we put pressure on it, the more we get results. Jimmy Kimmel is evidence that the more we put pressure on them, the more results we're going to get. And guys, everyone was fabulous. Whoever deleted or unsubscribed or stopped giving Disney their money, you are the reason that Jimmy Kimmel's back and freedom of speech is not currently under mass attack, just a general attack. Okay. You are the reason. You stood up. You said, nope, you're not getting a dime of my dollars because you are violating the constitutional right to be critical and speak truth to power in our government. So fuck you. And you guys did it. You guys did it. I'm proud of all of you. Alrighty, guys. I think... Is anyone else interested in a reading? Because I might skedaddle if you guys are not interested in a reading. If anyone's interested, let me know. Otherwise, I might just skedaddle. Because I honestly have to do lawn work. I don't necessarily want to do it, but I have to. Because I live in an area that mows lawns. McKelty, yes, we got another reading. McKelty, what type of reading are we doing for you? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. Thank you so much for wanting a reading here, my friend. Oh, girly, I don't know. Do you have a topic you want to know about? That's the card reading. Do you want to connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm? That's mediumship. Do you want to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, which is my top tier favorite reading to give? I love all the readings I do, but we've been doing a lot of human design. It's super interesting. It's super fun. If you want to know more about yourself, about your energy, how it works, and how to trust your body with making decisions, that's what that is. And then, of course, we look at astrology as well. So if you want to look at your astrology chart or learn about your big three, we can do that. So let me know which one is pointing more to you. What is looking more like, yeah, I think I want to do that one. What does that look like for you? I was laughing at myself because I couldn't get words out. And should I call you Kel, or is it okay to call you your full name? Some people don't like that, so I don't know if I should say it or not. Kelty or McKelty is fine. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and, I mean, I would love to keep going on the human design train if that's okay with you. If you're interested in human design, I am going to need a few bits of information from you. I need your birth date, including your year. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Your birthday, including the year, your time of birth, and your state and city of birth, or your city and country, depending if you were born outside of the states. Yay, she said, sounds perfect. Yes. I love human design. And I think it's really valuable information for you guys to know about yourselves so that you know how you are designed to be. Do you know what's your birth date, including the year? And we can take a gander. I'll put you at 12 o'clock noon, and we can kind of look to see if anything changes throughout that day, because I have a nice little thing that shows me if something's changed or not. It's like a nice little timeline. So I don't know if you're being filtered. You might be being filtered when you put in your birth date. If you are writing it all out, I don't know why I would filter a month. I really don't know, but I'm not receiving it. So go ahead and put like 2/1/89, whatever your birth date is. I don't ever do yes or no's. That's not what any sort of spiritual endeavor is good for. It's about details with the cards. If you're doing a card reading, she's a detail girl. She's not yes or no at all. People who use her for yes or no are using her incorrectly, period. No, it didn't. That's so weird. McKelty, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to respond to you through how you sent in your donation. Oh, okay. There is a 2. So February 4th, fellow Aquarian. Hey, I am February 1st. That's why I said 2/1/89. That was my birth date. All right. And you said you don't know the dates, the time. So we're going to go with noon. It's so weird that wasn't going through. All righty. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to see changes in tolerance. I'm going to show you what I can see here. I'm going to start the stream. If you ever want to watch this reading again, it's about 3 hours and 24 minutes, 3 hours, 20 minutes. And really quickly, just so you can see what I'm seeing, I'm looking through the day to see if there's any major changes to the day. Because right now it says you're a manifesting generator. And it looks like that energy is all day long. There is some changes to the chart. So the centers might be a little bit different. So if you ever find your birth certificate and you find the exact time, you can give it to me and we can give you the right kind of chakras that you need to understand. But we're not going to concentrate on the chakras right now. All we're going to concentrate on is your type of energy, how you work with your specific type of energy, and how to trust your body when making decisions, okay? See, that's very interesting, though, because that is generator energy. Interesting. Let me get out of it. Okay. So this is the human design body graph. That's what it's called. There's two sides to your chart. There's the red side and there is the black side. I'm telling you this before your timer goes off. You have 5 minutes here. I know it looks like a 2, it's just backwards. But before your timer goes off, I want to explain what the chart is. So the red side is correlated with the red lines in the chart, not the red chakra. Don't worry about it. Just the lines, okay? This is formulated 88 days before your birth. This is saying that your soul imprints on your body about 88 days before you're born, typically around the 3rd trimester. This is where you're naturally good at things at. This is also others perceive you better than you perceive yourself. Okay. The black side of your chart correlates with the black lines. These black lines are formulated at the exact moment of your birth. These are what's tangible to you, what you understand. It's very conscious. The black side is the conscious side. The red side is the unconscious side. If you have red and black in any of them, as you can see here, red and black, it just means you have gate 41 on both sides, your conscious side and your unconscious side. The shapes in here are chakras. We call them centers in human design terms. We have the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the splenic center, the heart center, the center of self, the G center, if you will, the throat center, the third eye or the ajna, and the crown. I do see you have ADHD, and I do see a need to prove yourself as well. So let's talk about your type of energy. You, my friend, have the type of the manifesting generator. Being a manifesting generator means that you have your throat center defined, and it's either directly connected to a motor center. The motor centers are the heart, the solar plexus or the emotional center, the root center, or the sacral center. You have an indirect connection from the throat that leads from channel 31-7, from channel 2 to 14, channel 214 to 14. So that takes you right to the sacral center. So you have an indirect connection. What that means is that you have an energy about yourself that is very, very, very potent. Your words specifically are powerful. You have a powerful voice, whether you recognize it or not. You manifest things super easily because you can literally speak them into existence. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Thank you, Spirit. Now, when you are a manifesting generator, it does mean that you have to concentrate on how your vibrations are. Are you vibing high today? Are you vibing low today? What's the frequency? Because when you are vibing high and you're like, I'm so excited to do this and this and this and this, you're going to manifest those things, right? When you're vibing low and you're like, I'm so mad, I can't stand it, I'm in a fight with somebody, I'm manifesting in those moments too. Okay, so be very careful and recognize what your emotional state is before you're exerting any sort of accidental manifestations. You are here to respond. Being a manifesting generator means you are here to respond. Any generator type. So there is the generator and there is the manifesting generator. These are two types of generators. You are here to respond. All generators are. So when you are a generator type, you are here to respond to your environment. That means whatever is going on in your environment, you are manifesting. You are able to get. You are able to have, as long as you feel it, right? So when you are responding to your environment, though, you need to understand, like, it's simple. It's your environment. It's not anything extra like that. It is very much like my pet comes into the room, I ask them what they want, and I evaluate their needs, right? I evaluate, are you hungry? Do you want lovin's? Do you just want pets? Do you want to go outside and go potty? Do you need your litter changed? Hopefully you're changing your litter before your cat's asking you to change the litter. But it's as simple as that. Another good example I like to use is when you're driving down the road and you're so hungry, your stomach's growling, and you're looking at a billboard and you're like, Chili's? No, I don't want Chili's. Or Chili's? Yeah, I'll eat some Chili's. Baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Like, it's just as simple as that. I don't want you to put too much effort into what response is. You're doing it all day long, every day, naturally, from your environment. Now, when you're here to make decisions, when you're here to say, like, I have this choice to make and I don't know what choice is going to work for me. Your authority center, which is one of the centers in the body that your body leans on for decision making, is your emotional center, your solar plexus. So when people ask you what's your human design type, you're going to say, I'm an emotional manifesting generator. When people ask me, I say I'm a splenic projector. You are an emotional manifesting generator. So when you're an emotional anything, that means you're riding an emotional wave all the time, up and down and all around. When you're riding an emotional wave, that means you are not designed to make in-moment decisions. You are designed to wait a minimum of 24 hours, if not longer than 24 hours, to make your decision. If anyone's like telling you, you have to make a choice right now, you have to tell me your decision, that's just a flat out no, thank you, sir. No, thank you. Because they're already telling you they're not going to respect you, period. Okay. When somebody's like, yeah, take as much time as you need, that's a green flag. It does not mean you are going to work with that person or choose that whatever it is, but it does give you an okay, like this person is going to respect whatever decision I give them. It is a green flag type, but it's not how you make your decision. Sitting in meditation, working out, or cleaning your house, something to distract your brain, to focus your brain on. That's when you're going to find this energetic neutral. You want an emotional neutral where you're not up here, you're not down there, you're just right king in the middle. That is when you're going to ask yourself, what decision do I want to make? Do I want to make this decision? Do I want to make this decision? Whatever the answer is, go do it. Don't do it, right? So trust in the emotional wave by receiving that emotional neutrality. Make your decisions from that neutral spot. Now, when you are done, yes, Adrian, I'm so excited to hear. When you are done with, like, I've made it my decision, I'm going to do that, your brain is going to turn on. Your brain is going to turn on and say, but, and then give you all of the buts that could happen. And it's going to confuse you again. Trust that moment of clarity. This is an experiment. You're going to see how it works for you. Trust that moment of clarity so that you make your decision from there and see how it pans out. Okay. That clarity is the decision, not your brain turning on and saying, but, and reconfusing you. Okay. Kelty, did that make sense? Let me know if that was validating for you. Let me know if it made sense for you. I would love to hear it. And Adrian, what's up? What's the update? I'm excited to hear. Are you sick? I would die. I would die if you got sick. Oh, absolutely. That's me to a T, actually. Hey, girl, hey. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, that's literally just 3 things out of a billion things we could talk about. We could talk about your personality type, your reason you're here. My friend was the one that needed to pace herself and got sick. Oh, that is hilarious. I'm so glad it wasn't you. Oh, that is so funny. Did Molly pop up? Did your friend not your friend, but she's not my friend either. I've actually never engaged with Molly before. But let me know if everyone's friend Molly showed up. She was watching the reading with me too. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, I was picking up on her energy. That is so funny. Sorry, friend. I tried to warn you, but it came out wrong. My bad. But hopefully you're having a blasty blast. I hope you're having the most fun. Ow, I'm pulling my own hair out. Ow, jeez. No, hair stays in the head. No, but I almost got into a fight with somebody who looked like, oh, interesting. That is super interesting to me. I wonder if that was the warning. It was watch out for people rolling. rolling. Yeah, rolling. Come on. Lenny Kravitz was phenomenal. Ah, are you going to go my way? Are you going to go my way? Da 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 da. I know American Woman, which was a cover song. I know Are You Gonna Go My Way? I don't know super a lot of Lenny Kravitz songs, but I'm super glad he's still around and he's still performing and hopefully making music still. You saw Nelly Furtado or Nelly, like the rapper Nelly? Which Nelly did you encounter? Is it low down in a raincoat, boom boom baby, about ready to let it go, shimmy shimmy cocoa bump, make it to it right, light it up and take a bump, pass it to me now. Country grammar. I know some shit. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're having such a great time. I'm so glad, Adrian. Not a single person of color in the crowd. Uh-oh. I feel like I feel like it's a problem, but not a problem at the same time. Like, where are you? The whites took over. The whites took over Nelly. Yikes. It was like watching colonization in real time. Oh no. Too many whites. Oh, that is hilarious. My sister just messaged me about the No Kings protest, and I've been literally ranting and raving about it all day. All day on this platform, I have been. But I hope more people come, whether they're white or people of color. But, we should not indoctrinate cultures that are not ours, white people. But also we can enjoy art. I do believe it fully, like we can enjoy art. If we respect it, if we are respectful, if we are invited into those areas, absolutely we can enjoy art. There's nothing wrong with that. It actually empowers more connection. It empowers more understanding. It empowers more like humanity when we embrace each other's art. The art was phenomenal. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. And he was super cool about it. You could tell he had fun with it. Oh, he was poking at it. Like, where's all my POCs? It's a sea of white people. Hey, Kelly. We are doing Subscriber Appreciation Saturday, guys, by the way. So, Adrian, if you want a freebie, Kelly, if you want a freebie, just let me know. We'll get your free readings underway. Yes, but it's Ocean City, Maryland. Oh. I assume that's a very white populated area. All right, general for Kelly. Yes, let's do it. Spirit, this is for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Yes, Adrian, I'll get yours next. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What's the message for Kelly? Spirit, what is the message for Kelly? I don't like any of these shuffles. Hi, Calicia. I want to do one more shuffle because I'm not loving these shuffles. I'm not loving the shuffles here. Okay, that makes me feel better. Let's go for it. Temperance. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to pull her. I'm going to talk about her. I'm going to yell from across the room because I had to turn on my fan. I'm hot. But Temperance is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the natural ruler of the 9th house of spirituality, of travel, long distance travel specifically. It is also about higher education and higher learning. She is all about patience, though. She is patient. She knows good things take time. Good things take time so that you can grow. You can get to that sun imagery. You can get down your path. You are on the right path as well. She is Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healing angel. So there might be some things we're balancing out with healing. But I love this. So this was the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the other 2 cards are. Girl, you know it's about work. Actually, I feel like this is more like study. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're learning something new. Maybe you're learning how to work a specific type of system or algorithm, or you're learning the ropes on like some sort of editing system or software. But this feels like I'm learning a lot. Oh, I'm sinking. I am sinking. But it just feels like I'm learning a lot, but I'm also at a crossroads. The 2 of Swords is the crossroads card. I could take this path, or I could take this path. I could go this way, or I could go this way. It's very much like I don't know what to do because my emotions are overtaking my logic. My emotions are high where it's really like flooding my logic into a more negative type of way. But I see that you're going to make it to the path. Remember, there's a path literally right here, all covered in green, right? She has a path right here that I've never, ever noticed before. So just know there is a path to go down. You can choose the path that's right for you. All right. So Kelly, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you so much. And if you're interested in a free reading, go ahead and be a paid subscriber. Right now we have Adrian's freebie. Calicia, do you want to be next after Adrian? Let me know. I brought my friend on her account. Oh, yay. Perfect. I'll get you next. So is your friend, you did a subscriber on your friend account? Is that, I think I'm misunderstanding. I love that. Thank you. The healing angel is interesting. Just found out I have melanoma. Oh, girl, you're going to be okay, though. You got the healing angel. Take your time. Be patient. Take care of it. Get her out of here. God, what did Uncle Buck just come into my mind? I'm not going to say the word, but if you know Uncle Buck, you probably know the scene I'm talking about. Oh, there they are. Hi, Blair. Oh, you brought in your friend. Hi. Oh, her name's Jess. It says Blair Robb, so I call her Blair. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I love Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is a literal like checkpoint in my life, like of a memory, core memory. I fucking love that movie. I should rewatch it. I wonder how it aged. I haven't watched it in a little bit. But Adrian, what type of reading are we doing? Do you want to do a specific topic, or did you want to do a general reading? What's going on? All right, Adrian, we're going to do your general reading here. All right, Spirit. This is for Adrian. Adrian. Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? What's going on for our friend Adrian here today? Girl, you must have been screaming because, girl, do I feel like my throat's just a wee bit sore right here. So hydrate. Get that moisture in the throat so that when you're yelling and you're singing along at the top of your voice, that you have some sort of lubricant here, that it's not destroying your vocal cords, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if you have a little bit of a strained throat. It doesn't feel like a sore throat. It feels like a little bit of a strain. My sinuses are draining down my throat so bad. Keep hydrated. That could be the sickness that came through too, is just allergies. Interesting. Yes, Adrian has the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is victory, guys. This is the card of victory. This is saying, yes, I have my support team with me. They are encouraging me to get up on my high horse and walk forward, walk and continue to keep going forward and moving forward. I love that. 6s are harmony. 6s are a really good, positive spiritual number. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Ooh. Yeah, very interesting. I did cough up so much. I puked at 4 a.m. So you did get a little sick, you silly. But and it's not like I'm contagious sick. It's just like, vomiting. So sicknesses. Either way, the 8 of Wands is here. There's something coming in fast. This is the this is the fastest moving card in tarot. This quickness is going to be a message that comes out of the blue. This is a DM, a face-to-face interaction, a voicemail, a text message, a letter in the mail, whatever it is. It's something that you weren't expecting coming out of nowhere. Now we have the 2 of Cups, though. I got that yesterday, too. So keep in mind that something is going to come in unexpected that you're not supposed to know too much about, but it could have to do with some sort of relationship. The 2 of Cups is the soulmate level connection card. This could be a friendship. There's platonic soulmates out there. I promise you, my best girlfriends and I are platonic soulmates. This could be a love relationship. This could be a relationship with your family. This could be a relationship with coworkers, right? Whatever it is, it's teaching you something. That's the point of a soulmate. It's to teach you something. Some soulmates here are here for a lifetime. Absolutely. Others are here for a short time to teach you a lesson. So there is something here that is coming in quick out of the blue that's going to either, I feel a closeness though. I feel like a bond. I feel like something's going to happen where I feel very close to this person. So this could be a relationship coming out of the woodwork, a romantic relationship out of the woodwork, or a friendship that you just feel like something happened and you guys have like a closer bond because of it. Could be a trauma bond, so be careful. But it just feels like something out of the blue is going to happen that's going to bond you with somebody. And remember, victory's here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who don't know. Oh, so thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. But Adrian, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate you so stinking much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jay, thank you for sharing the live. And Calicia, you are getting the next freebie. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you, girl. What type of reading are we doing for you? What's the topic? That would probably really hurt your ear. Sorry, guys. Hey, I want to know if there's anything for the interview. All right, let's see what's going on for Calicia. Anything that pops up for my interview tomorrow. Okay. Spirit, this is for Calicia. What does Calicia need to know about their interview tomorrow? Woo! Don't put too much stress on yourself or you might get a headache. You might have a headache right now. This headache seems to be right here and it's stemming backwards, okay? So like to the crown of my head. Don't stress yourself out about it. Don't stress yourself out about it. Oh my God, yes, I'm stressed. You're going to be okay. Because the more you stress yourself out, the more anxious you're going to be in the interview, the less accurately you're going to perform and what you want to say and what you want them to know about you. So just take it in stride, okay? Take it in stride. Last shuffle here. Let's take a look. Yeah, you are overthinking it, girl. You are overthinking it. I just want you to show up as you. I want you to show up as you. I want you to show up you in your professional pants. Okay. But don't overthink it. It's like I said, it's going to cause more stress. It's going to make you feel like flustered or like I'm overthinking everything that I'm saying and every action that I'm doing. I will tell you, I have been in an interview where and this is what you should do in every interview, guys. So if you need help with interview, I'm so good at interviews. I just am. I don't know why. But bring a notebook and bring a pen. And you're going to take notes, okay? Now, when I was in my last interview for the last like big girl job, corporation type job I had, I dropped my pen. And while I was talking to that person, I was just like grabbing my pen. I'm like, I'm listening. I just can't have my pen. It was so funny to everybody that I just did that they like wanted to hire me on the spot because I was just being uniquely me and I dropped my pen and I'm still paying attention, but I'm like looking for my pen. And everyone was like, oh my God, that was so cute. That was so adorable. Everyone just really liked it. So be uniquely you. Don't be afraid to be who you are. All right. Just bring your professional pants with it. That's all. Professional pants. That's all you need. Okay. But bring a notebook, bring a pen, take notes. Okay. Like when they're asking you or telling you about the job, you're going to write down like what the job is, what the description of the job is, what your intent, like what your, job is. The details of your job. That's it. Also, I want you to come prepared with a question for your interviewer. It is crucial at the end of the interview when they're like, would you have any questions? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. My favorite questions to ask my interviewers are, what made you want this job? What made you want to work for this company? What do you love about working here? What would you say are the benefits of working here? And what do you think the highs and lows of working here is? Yes, I've been told to ask questions. So these are really good questions. Good thing it's being recorded. 3 hours and about 45 minutes, somewhere around there. Okay. So check it out if you ever need to like write these questions down. Like, what's the highs and lows of the company? What's your favorite parts of working here? How did you start in the company? How did you work your way up? Just ask them questions. Interviewers love it. Everybody loves to talk about themselves. Every single person on this planet loves to talk about themselves. Let them talk about themselves. So you're not going to say, no, I don't have any questions. Thank you so much. You're like, I do have questions. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. How did you find out about this company? What made you want to work here? How did you get started? What would you say are the highs and lows of working here? Just be very, very like I am invested. I want to know. And you're going to be fine. Okay, let's see what the other cards are. Don't overthink it though. Woo! Woo! Yes, I'm so sorry for your ears. I know that was probably really high pitched. The Empress and Judgment, fate and confidence, fate and value. Put that value into yourself. You know you're the right candidate. You're the right candidate. You're the one they're going to select. You have the confidence to do so. Look at me like putting my elbow back like her, right? You have the confidence to be like, I've been told to be confident too. So do it. Be confident, ask questions, go in there without anxiety. Try your best to go out there with anxiety. Be present in the moment. That's the best way to negate any anxiety, is being present and being in the moment. So just enjoy the moment while you're in it. Answer the questions with your professional pants on, but also with your personality in it too. So just know fate, leveling up, absolutely. Empress, value, putting that value, that confidence into you. You're going to be the one they select because they are selecting these particular unalived ones into the next realm, into the next thing, right? I love this for you. Good luck. I think you're going to get it. Especially because the next cards are literally the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Victory card, which is the Six of Wands here. So new beginnings in taking action, confidence again coming in, transformation, and that Victory, girl. You got it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't get nervous. Don't get in your own way. Yes, that resonates so much. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. You are very welcome. If anyone else is interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. It says thrifted, not tags. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation for your in-depth reading, or you can subscribe. Subscribers get Saturday free readings for Saturday subscriber appreciation. Subscriber appreciation Saturdays. I have dyslexia of words. You get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading, and you also get eligibility anytime I'm doing free readings throughout the week to get priority for those free readings. guys, if I don't have any other subscribers in, if no one else is interested in a reading, I just might skedaddle. So guys, let me know that you're interested in a reading by saying, hey, I'm interested in a reading, and then go ahead and send in that donation. If you are not interested in a reading, that's totally fine. Again, I'm just going to skedaddle a little bit early today. I am debating if I'm going to be on tomorrow or not. I probably will be, but there's a part of me that makes me feel like, maybe I won't. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. All right. I think because nobody said anything in the comment section, maybe you are getting a donation in. If I get a donation while I'm saying my gratitudes, I will still honor that donation. I want to be reading, but I also know I got to mow the lawn, and I feel like I have the willpower to do it now, so I probably should just do it now. But I will stay on for anyone who wants a reading. Go ahead and send in your donation, but I am going to say my gratitudes. I love you guys. I love every single one of you on the internet. I love that you've been here to hang out with me. I love that you're a subscriber. I love to do your free reading subscribers. I love to do your human design readings. And we did so many human design readings today. It was the literal best. It's my favorite. So thank you guys for letting me to do your human design readings. It's so important, so much important information about yourself through human design that I just love it so much. And I love to give you that information. Thank you for your donations, your likes, your gifts, your comments, just hanging out with me today, watching the live action podcast. I just love you guys to the end of the moons, to the ends of the world, ends of the moons, whatever. I love you. Universe, you my friend. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time doing this work in this way. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for just blessing me with this ability and being able to share it with others. It's literally the honor of my life. So thank you so much, universe. Angels, ancestors, guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for your love, your protection, your guidance, your knowledge. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you so much for bringing in the people that wanted a reading, for bringing in the subscribers. I so appreciate you so much. And to the end of the world, thank you for your connection. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you and giving clear and concise messages to those who need it and wanted it. Not even if they need it, just if they want it. So I love you so much. What's the message for me? Abundance and taking my power back. I'll take it back. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I love you guys endlessly. And I will see you probably tomorrow, if not Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Okay. Eastern time zone. Okay. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.